And here we go. Welcome live inside 302 Sports. Nick Alessandrini, Jason Winchell, Mike Lang, Xavier Griffin, all on hand for our season opener, highly anticipated season opener as I welcome my broadcast partner, Jason Winchell. And Jason, it's been a very eventful couple weeks leading up to this delayed start of our season this year. Before we kind of dive into the game we have at hand in front of us, let's just talk a little bit about how we got here, the different things and the different obstacles that these schools and students had to go through.
Yeah, first of all, I'm glad we're here. You know, we were able to get everything straightened out. But I mean, it's been a rough 2020 with COVID, and they did a great job of getting it down. And originally they were going to go fall after winter and do all condensed seasons. Then football got approved by our governor, and the DIAA made some changes and decided to start the season. And here we are on October 23rd. With our first football Friday night here, and not a better matchup than coming down and getting two rivals in St. George's Tech and Appoquinimink down here. Right off of, you can see 301 in there in the background, as all the cars are driving by. But it's just so good that, you know, and the reason we're playing is the hard work of many people, and especially the ADs of all these schools. And principals and superintendents and all made it work out. And the one thing here about Appoquinimink, they're allowing two tickets per family, but both for home and visitors. So you'll see a good crowd out here tonight, and a lot of parents out here supporting their kids. So it's great, and it's all about the kids. You know, last year we felt bad for the seniors, especially in the spring sports and basketball that weren't able to finish.
We got to the Final Four, maybe. Oh,
right.
My God, can you imagine?
So it's good that we're getting it back, and we're not. And I know fall's a little condensed, but the winter and spring are going to, especially spring. Spring deserves their full season after missing all of last year. So. And it's great that the DIAA committee was able to get it done along with everybody, all the ADs and the superintendents and everyone chipping in. So, and here we are, and look, the cheerleaders are in the house. It's great to see you wearing their. I think it must be pink. The pink game
October,
here.
breast cancer awareness.
Correct.
All October long. We knew that from back in the day. And we used to play here not too long ago, Jay. And then. Just some other things. You talked about how difficult it's been with coronavirus and COVID-19, the effect it's had here. Well, we got some news a little bit earlier today that some more bad news in the state, and unfortunate for a team down south.
Yeah, Woodbridge, unfortunately, had a little outbreaks. They're, I believe, closing school and football and all athletics for until November 9th, which rules out 3 football games for them. According to the football committee, when they met back, they decided every other sport decided to do no contest. Football, for some reason, wanted to go down as forfeits. Now, whether or not that will change, but even if they become no contest, you need 5 games to be eligible for the state tournament. So, Woodbridge, they got to the finals last year, losing to Howard, and the year before that, they won it all. So.
Yeah,
but
it's a tough break.
But again, we have to figure out what's going on, and so right now you got that one school. Also, William Penn volleyball and soccer shut down now for a couple weeks. So it's going to be a process where everyone, and they said that at the DIAA board when they voted to bring back the fall sport. We're going to find out. And there's going to be some issues, and some teams are going to have to, so let's see how that works out. Everything plays out on the first week of the season, so I don't want to speculate on how those games are going to, but as of now, I heard they're going down with forfeits. That could change, and maybe they change the rules for the state tournament. I don't know, but all we care is that these kids, coaches, and the school districts, they're doing the right thing when people test positive, and it's all about the safety of these kids and coaches. Those state tournaments and stuff, that they'll work themselves out. But right now, we just have to make sure with all the sports going on, and every other sport started Monday, so we've had a week of competition in other sports. So, and now here we are on our first football Friday, and we got the news earlier today about the Woodridge, but we'll go from there.
Absolutely. And again, just another reminder to everyone, please be safe and take the necessary precautions and safety precautions and regulations at your school, wherever you may be heading out. Again, it's still, very much an issue. So everyone, just a reminder to be safe, as again, now we're almost time to take a look at the game at hand here in front of us. Jason, again, joined by Jason Winchell, Nick Allison-Drini with Mike Lang and Xavier Griffin up on the camera here today, live from Appoquinimink. And now here we are, Jaguar Fieldhouse for tonight's season opening game, St. George's and Appoquinimink. Again, these two teams met last year. But Jason, let's just talk a little bit here first about St. George's. Again, head coach John Wilson in his third year with the Hawks. Overall record of 10-10, 5-5 both years actually for Coach John Wilson. Looking to improve upon that here in his third year. Joined St. George's after a very long, successful career at St. Mark's. Took home the 2010 state championship. 2-0 against Appo since his arrival to St. George's. Looking to add to that win column here tonight. Just talk a little bit, Jason, about what you saw at St. George's last year and kind of maybe what you expect to see this year.
Yeah, last year they were strong defensively. We did their game against Slasianum in a 14-2 loss, but their defense held that Slasianum offense that we saw against Dover put up 42 points. We saw them against
shootout there.
William Penn put up 42 points. We saw them put up 35 points against state champion Hodson. So that Sally's team was offensively gifted in this St. George's Tech team, and Coach Wilson, like you said, he brought over Coach Sibley.
Yep, absolutely.
His defensive coordinator at St. Mark's for those years, and Sibley's great defensive coordinator, and that's what St. George's was known for last year. And in fact, in this game, I believe it was 9-7 last year.
9-7, yeah.
A defensive battle. So I'm expecting to see a little bit of that here tonight, but it'll be interesting to see.
And again, we had a chance to talk to Coach Sibley a little bit early on today. As you hear the band in the background, it's Friday Night Football when you start hearing that band in the back. We talked to Coach Sibley. He said they're battling the trenches. They have a chance to be really good in the trenches this year. They're very excited about that defensive line, especially the DNs, Tyrell Martin and Eli Alexander, defensive tackles, Isaiah Bolden and Donovan Mack. He said maybe some of the best two-way players that he's ever coached.
Yeah, absolutely. It's good. So, and a great team, and good to go from there.
Again, now we're going to take a look at the home team, Appoquinimink Jaguars, led by head coach Brian Timpson. Hired back in 2014, has led the Jags ever since, coming off that 4-6 season last year, but they got some talent returning, 25-33 in his tenure. What did you see out of Appo last year? Again, we talked already about the match between these two teams, a defensive battle, but what about Appo from last year, if you remember?
Yeah, and Appo was coming off a playoff berth the year before as they made the state tournament, and last year. The problem is that the Flight A is so tough, and you play teams like Middletown and Hodson that are so offensively gifted. But one thing I liked about Appo was they're like St. George's last year, a very good defensive team, and their defense was able to keep them in some games. And if you go from there, and get the shutdown defense. Sometimes that will keep you in games, and it helped this Appo team. So, they're looking to get for the defense to slow down the other opponents and then maybe get their offense going. They were a good running team last year, and I think we'll see a lot of running. Just for a look at what it looks like.
All right, Jason, again, there you have it, a tough defensive battle. Last season, St. George's coming out 9-7 on top over Appoquinimink and the Jags. And we're taking our first break of the pregame show. When we come back, we'll dive into some other games going around the state here on this Friday night, talk a little bit about that, and then be back ready for kickoff all right here on 302 Sports.
Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique Image, you envision, we create. Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway.
Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvements' pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens, and bathrooms. Want a professional, no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements. Quality workmanship from a neighbor you can trust.
And welcome back live inside 302 Sports. Nick Alessandrini, Jason Winchell, Mike Lang, Xavier Griffin, all on hand here at Appoquinimink High School. Jaguars Fieldhouse on the campus of Appoquinimink. And Jason, some other big games going on around the state right now as the captains have taken the field for the coin toss here. But Dover and Smyrna, a big one in Division I. Other notable games, Cape Henlopen and Sussex Central, Milford at Caravel, and tomorrow Sal's taking on Malvern Prep. What do you think about that little lineup of games we got to open up our season?
Yeah, let me talk about Sally's Malvern Prep. Malvern Prep does not have to wear masks because they're a home team, and in PA, so Sally's will have to wear the mask. That's one thing.
Ah, that's interesting.
So, will that come into play? Because we haven't seen like in the fourth quarter is Sally's a little winded, whereas Malvern might not be, and Delaware went a little tighter with the rules. There's only two states I believe that require masks: Delaware and Michigan.
Really? How about that interesting fact as we zoom in on some of the masks here on the sideline?
Yeah, great job by Xavier getting us a look at those players wearing masks.
Yeah, you mentioned it. Only Delaware and Michigan. I mean, it's going to be a lot different than anybody that's ever played in Delaware before. A new idea of wearing a mask during the gameplay. Obviously going to take some getting used to, and we'll see how these players do with that here tonight.
Yeah, and like I said, it's going to be interesting. I know for continuous sports like soccer and field hockey, it's 20 to 23 minutes, they say, before you have to take a break. Now, football is a little different because you got, 35, 40-second play clock, so you get a little time. So, looks like they're getting ready for the national anthem here.
Yep, we're going to take a short break. We come back. Kickoff from Appo.
All right, next we're out. We come back with a wider shot. We're going to come out with a kickoff with a wide shot. Okay.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy. Come on in. Premier is a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations near you in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Every patient receives personal attention with an individualized model of clinical excellence and care. Our goal is to get you back to your favorite activities. From injuries due to work and automobile accidents to post-surgical care to sports injuries and more, Premier offers direct access to our physical therapists, allowing you to schedule your appointment quickly and easily, even without a prescription. Find our convenient locations at www.premierptsp.com. Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. You may have tried physical therapy, but have you tried Premier? Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy. Come on in. Premier is a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations near you in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Every patient receives personal attention with an individualized model of clinical excellence and care. Our goal is to get you back to your favorite activities. From injuries due to work and automobile accidents to post-surgical care to sports injuries and more, Premier offers direct access to our physical therapists, allowing you to schedule your appointment quickly and easily, even without a prescription. Find our convenient locations at www.premierptsp.com. Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. You may have tried physical therapy, but have you tried Premier? Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy. Come on in. Premier is a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations near you in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Every patient receives personal attention with an individualized model of clinical excellence and care. Our goal is to get you back to your favorite activity.
And welcome back live inside 302 Sports. Nick Alcindrini, Jason Winchell, Mike Lang, and Xavier Griffin. Moments away from kickoff here at Jaguars Fieldhouse live at the campus of Appoquinimink High School. Jason, a perfect night for football here in Middletown, Delaware. 64 degrees, feels like 64. Perfect weather with 8-degree winds moving to the southeast. So a perfect night here for Friday Night Lights.
Yeah, I'm wondering what I do with my jacket.
I think it's under your chair.
Okay.
Here we go.
Perfect. Because the second half I might need it. But, yeah, like you said, perfect conditions. October 23rd, and it doesn't feel like fall out here as of yet.
So as you stare ahead, St. George's in the white jerseys with the blue lettering. They'll be kicking off here to the home Appoquinimink Jaguars. You see them in the black jerseys and the white lettering. They'll be going from right to left as you see it here on this opening kickoff.
And Nick, since I can't see the time, the scoreboard's going to go no time, so we'll keep a good job of trying to fill those people in.
We're used to calling radio anyway, so it's a good
exactly
we'll be right on target here.
We'll
almost ready for kickoff. Kicking off for St. George's will be number 14, Cesar Lopez. He's going to check his special teams. And again, almost underway here. John Wilson leads the St. George's Hawks. Brian Tinson leads the Appo Jaguars. And here we go. Kickoff underway. Going to be bolted back to about the 10-yard line. And that's where Appo will return this kickoff. That is number 5. Elijah Robinson, he'll take it out to it looks like the 26 yard line, and that's where Appo will begin drive number 1 here in the first quarter. 11:52 to play.
Yeah, and like you said, he was met by a host of St. George's Tech special teamers. He made the tackle, but a decent start on the field position. They started their own 27, and let's see how their offense looks.
In comes quarterback number 18, the junior Ryan Von Brandt, and he'll start in the gun here for Appoquinimink from their own 25. Number 33, Donald Coaxum, I believe, in the backfield. Wide receiver in motion, fake the jet sweep. They'll give it to the running back. That's Coaxum, but nowhere to go as that St. George's defensive line got him in the backfield.
Yeah, and that's where St. George's, I thought, was strong last year in the game against Sally's. They handled those Sally's boys up front. And Sally's had a great offensive line last year. And it shows right there. St. George's makes a play behind the line. It looks like they lost 2 to 3 yards there. And good start for the St. George's defense.
Second and about 12 now from their own 24. Von Brandt will take the shotgun snap, fake the handoff, has his receiver out of the slot. I believe that's Coaxum, makes the grab for about 5, setting up a third and about 6 or 7.
Yeah, and I think one thing, and it seemed like a fast pregame show. We didn't get to talk about, I think both teams, the key battle here is going to be making stops on third down for each defense. We said we think this is going to be a defensive battle. So it's going to come down to third down conversions.
And we talked to Sibbs earlier. He said his one statement of the game was that defensive line. He loved them. And again, they're starting off this game off well. Groom's in the backfield. He'll go to the pistol behind Von Brandt now. He's in the shotgun on 3rd and 6. And some movement up front. Great job by Appo. No flag, however, and they're going to hand it off up the middle to Coaxum. 23 Grooms, who's wrapped up after a gain of about 2 or 3, so now 4th down.
It's kind of like a delayed handoff, and like you said, great job by St. George's of getting back before they were offsides there, real close. But again, the defense makes the stop on 3rd down, and good start for the Hawks defense. They get forced a 3 and out.
3 and out now, 4th and 5 with 10:11 to go here in quarter number 1. Appo sent to punt it away here. And here's the snap. Clean kick that time. I believe number 3 was Daniel Spiciali.
And a good bounce.
Takes a good bounce, pops out at about the St. George's 27-yard line, so that's where the Hawks will start
How
their
about
first
that?
drive of the game.
Appo started on their own 27. St. George starts on their own 27. So great start again for the St. George's defense. Now their offense gets to go to work here.
Here we go. Now we'll zoom in on the St. George's offense, 1st and 10 from their own 27-yard line. Again, led by head coach John Wilson. A defensive battle last time around, Jason. We talked about it, 9-7. And again, now 3 and out on the first drive. We'll see if St. George can get anything going on their first drive.
And we should mention only 4 teams make the state tournament this year, and the Flight A has automatic bid online. So, this game's important. Opener, you want to win this one.
Motion for Wilson. He'll keep it himself, and now he has some room to about the 36-yard line, and a great read there by the quarterback, and he's close to a first down.
Yeah, we saw him against Slasianum. He had some big runs in that game. I know that he didn't score offensively. They buckled down when they got to the red zone. But he had some big runs, and he gives that special element, and he's a big guy for a quarterback.
Yeah, he is a big guy.
That he can absorb some contact in the second half or get some yards.
So they're going to give him the first down.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's got to about the 37, 38, enough for a first down.
They'll leave Wilson in the gun. He'll take the snap now. They'll give it directly up the middle to his running back this time. I believe it was number 7. And it was, so that's number 7, Giovanni Sanchez. Gets the carry there, picks up a pretty good gain on first down. Give him about 6 or 7. And now 2nd and short for St. George's.
Yeah, and like you said, the first play, they get a nice 10, 11-yard gain. And here on first down, 6. If you can get 2nd and 3rd and short, you can be successful offensively.
So here we go, 2nd and short for St. George's. Again, they'll leave Wilson in the shotgun. He'll take the snap, turn around, give it once again to Sanchez, makes the defender miss, and then winds into a haul of tacklers at about midfield. And another first down for St. George's, back-to-back first downs on this opening drive.
I was saying again, and now you're right at midfield a little. So good start here for the Hawks. You get the 3 and out. The defense forces 3 and out, and now 2 first downs on their first drive offense of the game.
And we'll talk about it. St. George's, talking to the coaching staff, loves their up for their line, both offensively and defensively, see if they can get that push or continue that push here in the first quarter. So 1st and 10 now from midfield for Wilson and the Hawks. Shotgun once again. Has some movement up front. Don't know if there's going to be a flag, and there will be.
I think I heard one thing we should.
Oh, and something after the play there. Giovanni not happy with the Appa defenders.
Yeah, and the thing is, with these players can't hear.
And he'll take the snap from the 30. Throws screen out wide right to his man receiver, Lamar Wright, who maybe made one defender miss, but not before he lost a couple there on first down.
Yeah, there you go. That's Appo gets the defense set there and makes the play. Get a good play in their favor.
So 2nd and 13 after the loss of 3 on first down. 7:05 and ticking here in quarter number 1. St. George's has it at the Appoquinimink 29. Here we go, 3rd and 14, 6:44 to go from the Appo 29 for St. George's. The line, Wilson up in the shotgun again. Pistol as Sanchez sits behind him. 2 receivers bottom of your screen, 1 to the top. He'll take the snap. Reverse pivot, handoff to the inside to Sanchez, who breaks a tackle, now cuts it up outside and picks up a good gain there on 3rd down. It's going to be now decision time for Coach Wilson and the Hawks, 4th and about 7.
Yeah, and I think the decision is you got to go. I mean, I think they're out of field goal range, Nick, and maybe they are in field goal range, but that's going to be that'd be about a 40-yarder.
Yeah, and that's the thing, our first time seeing them this year,
yes.
So you never know when they're going to throw Mr. Lopez out there for a chance at a kick. 6:15.
And obviously you're not going to punt at the 27, so I think they're going to go here, but
here we go, 4th and 7, Jason, on the opening drive for St. George's. Sanchez to the left of Wilson, who takes the snap out of the gun. Hill just lofted down the sideline, one-on-one coverage, looking for his man. Did he go up and make that catch? No, deflected, and a great job defensively by number 24 for Appoquinimink at corner, Devon Wilson. Yeah, big stop for corner St. George's. And again, you got the best game right here, but some other games going on live right here on 302 Sports.
And you're going to see a lot more of this Nick, kind of like a little break in between possessions a little bit. Again, with the mask rule, try and give these players a chance to get a little break.
And here we go. Break over. 5:58 to play in the first quarter. 1st and 10 from their own 23-yard line. That's
decent crowd out here.
I believe that was up down the sideline. Has a man 2 double covered. It tries to come back for it, but a great defensive play and great coverage in the back end by St. George's, but a good idea by Von Brandt and the Jags.
Yeah, again, good idea. And like I said, you get in a 3rd and long against the St. George's defense. You're just playing right into their game. It makes it hard to convert. And good job by the Hawks defense again, 3 and out, and lets their offense to go back to work here.
So now Appo set back to punt again as number 3, Daniel Spiciali, sits just above his own 10-yard line. He'll take the snap, 4:22 to go. He'll punt it away. It's going to bounce at midfield and take a little bit of an Appo bounce, but it's going to be picked up by Giovanni Sanchez, who makes a couple defenders miss before being wrapped up at midfield. So nice play there by Giovanni Sanchez.
Yeah, and I was just going to say that sometimes that's a dangerous play to pick it up, but I can see why they want the ball in his hands because he's shifty, made some moves, and was able to get a few extra yards out of it. It's good to see. After I just said he was, I was a little worried that, sometimes you don't like to see that. Hey, I was watching a college football game the other day. The guy fair caught the ball at his own 1-yard line on the punt. He went over to the coach, and I don't think he played the rest of the game. So, these coaches like the special teams. So.
Out of the gun, Wilson will hand to Sanchez again. Nice stutter step in the hole, makes a defender miss, and picks up close to a first down. On first down, give him about 8 or 9, and sets up second and very short for St. George's.
Defense is going to have problems with him this year. You can see his shiftiness and quickness, and when you get behind that offensive line and follow the blockers, you can have some good plays here, and that was a good job.
So here we go again. It looks like Wilson back in the gun.
Yep.
2 receivers bottom of the screen. A different look flanker to your left. Sanchez sits behind him. He'll take the snap on 2nd and short. Straight give to Sanchez, who had a nice hole up the middle and picked up a decent amount before contact and even more after contact. And that'll be a first down with 3:24 to go here in quarter number 1.
Yeah, right now the line play here from St. George's is controlling both the offense and defensive line. And what I like the shotgun offense because as a quarterback, especially when you run those read plays, that was not a replay. That was just a straight run up the middle. But it gives you options to read that defense a little bit more if you're out of the shotgun.
Here we go. A trips look this time for Wilson out of the gun. He'll send his man in motion. And again, they'll hand off to Sanchez. Why stop it? But that time a great play defensively by Appoquinimink. And that's a great job by number 22 of the Jaguars, getting that one. Christian Kale, he's in on the tackle.
Yeah, and if Appo, you got to be able to stop the run here by St. George's. They had a couple nice runs there. They were ready for that one, and they beat the Hawks line. And everyone's doing a great job up front right now for St. George's. So for Appo, there was a win.
And here we go now, 2nd and 10 for St. George's. They're at the Appo 36, 2:28 to go. Wilson in the shotgun. Same formation we've seen out of him, 2 receivers, and now some movement up front.
Yeah, that looked like I probably forgot snap count because he was 5 yards. He went down 5 yards down the line.
Elijah Alexander just a little bit early on that one, so that'll back up St. George's.
And what I said, St. George's has been playing in front of the sticks while Appo's been playing in the back of the sticks, and now you're forced to a 2nd and 15, 16 here. So advantage Jaguars. Let's see what Coach Wilson draws up here offensively.
Here we go, same formation. He'll take the snap, give it to Sanchez, one more time. And he cuts it outside, able to get out of bounds. And it's a little bit of a push as he got to the sideline. That carry was given to number 5, Lamar Wright. We've seen him on the basketball court as well.
Absolutely, and he's, again, I think St. George's has got some speed with their between Wright and Sanchez, and both of them are shiftiness. And then you throw in the the quarterback thing to run, this St. George's offense, could be an offense to watch this year. They got so many weapons.
So Alexander back to the tight end to the left. Wilson in the shotgun. Trips look to the bottom of the screen. Nice play action. He'll roll out left. Has his man out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down after a gain of 8. Number 34, Bo Rideout once again on the catch.
Yeah, now it brings up interesting play, Nick. It's I think it's they're going to have to go for it again at the 29. I think it's too far out to punt. Too close to punt right now. And it's because it is a positive play, brings up 4th and about 4, which is a lot easier than a 4th and 10 where we might have seen a punt.
You said it, 4th and 3, 123 and ticking here.
Fast moving first quarter.
It is. So Appo looking for a big stop again here in their own territory. St. George's, 4th and 3. Wilson out of the gun, 2 receivers top of your screen. Lamar Wright in motion. He'll fake the motion, give to Wright, and Wilson right up the middle, and he's got way more than he needed for that first down.
Yeah, well, I like, you see that they've run to the outside a lot, so fake run to the outside, give it to the back up the middle, and great job by the offensive line, and a big 4th down conversion, so they're now 1 for 2 on 4th downs here in the first quarter. But if you're Coach Wilson, you got to like the way your team has come out offensively and defensively. 6 plays, your defense has been on the field, and your offense has been able to chew up some first downs and the clock.
Again, a little bit of an inverted double slot look here once again for St. George's. 1st and 10, 46 seconds remaining in the first. Wilson will just straight give this one to Lamar Wright, but he's wrapped up in the backfield. Phenomenal play that time by number 17 for Appoquinimink. Reese Swenson, the wide receiver on offense, but this time making his impact felt on D.
Yeah, and then, like you said, he's not one of those big guys, so he's coming up from safety or linebacker position, gets by the defense and goes out.
So 13 seconds. It looks like that's going to be the end of our first quarter. And after 0-0, maybe another defensive battle like we saw last year. Appoquinimink and St. George's all knotted up at 0. We'll be right back after this break on 302 Sports.
Your home, your community. It's not just where you live, it's where you belong. At Dover Federal Credit Union, we understand what it means to be local. We started here, and we're not going anywhere. We're as local as it gets, and we like it that way. We're not just a financial institution. We are the local credit union that you can trust. Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union. Your home, your community.
Get the assurance that your HVAC system is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience in the heating, cooling, and plumbing industry. The team at Ambience Heating and Air Conditioning provides high-quality residential HVAC installations, maintenance, and repairs in new and older homes in the Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania tri-state area. You may not realize it, but half of your energy costs go to heating and cooling. Make sure your energy dollars count and call us today for a free estimate. 302-239-HVAC. 302-239-4822. Get the assurance that your HVAC system is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience in the heating, cooling, and plumbing industry. The team at Ambience Heating and Air Conditioning provides high-quality residential HVAC installations, maintenance, and repairs in new...
And welcome back live inside 302 Sports. Nick Alessandrini, Jason Winchell, Mike Lang, and Xavier Griffin all here on our season opener. Jay, again, long anticipated, delayed opening to our high school football season here in the state of Delaware. Again, both teams will be wearing masks tonight, Jay, and it's a 0-0 first quarter as St. George is looking to drive in and score here in quarter number 2.
Yeah, like I said, that's a impressive first quarter for St. George's. Defense has forced 2 3 and outs, and the offense has moved the ball. The first time they failed on the 4th down conversion, they've converted on 4th down here, and now they're in the
straight handoff to Sanchez out of the shotgun for Wilson. Again, started a little bit back after, I believe, a penalty. So that
a nice play by the
number
17
right,
for
Swenson, tackle for loss.
You're right.
Correct? So that'll get him back, it looks like, to the line of scrimmage now for 3rd and long. Give him about 3rd and 9, 3rd and 10 here with 11:37 to go, and they're at the Appoquinimink 21-yard line.
Yeah, most likely 4-down territory, but also if they get positive yards here, they might be able to kick a field goal and jump out to an early lead. Let's see what they called up on the third down
Personal
play.
straight drop back. It's just going to be a setup to a little flare pass out of the backfield for Sanchez, who made a defender miss, and he continues to run hard for this Hawks football team. We'll see where they push him out. And it looks like it's going to be about 4th and 5, 4th and 6 now for the Hawks.
Now it's an interesting call, Nick. You get in that 4th and like you said, mid-range. You're at, what, about the 15-yard line?
Yep.
So you're looking at 16-yard line, so you're looking at a 32-yard field goal if you want to try that. Or, like you said, it sets up a 4th and 5, so it's a lot easier than the 4th and 10. You can have a bunch of plays. It looks like they're going for it again. So they're 1 for 2 on 4th down. This is a big play in this game here early in the second quarter.
4th and 5 here from the Appo 21. Wilson will drop back. He's going to throw here. Has his man on the out in the flat. And I believe that's going to be enough for a first down.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Good pitch and catch that time.
It was about a yard.
To his man, Lamar Wright.
Lamar Wright. And I like that play call. It's a nice little 5-6 yard pattern, enough to get the first down. And it looks like it's right at the 10, so it should be first and goal, it looks like, from the 10.
Yeah, first and goal from the 10. If there's one spot, I mean, you always want to be first and goal, but
yeah,
you never want to be first and goal from the 10, or at least you do, but that's the least part you want to be at. And here we go now, 10:50 ticking here. First and goal for St. George's. Now we'll see Wilson under center for the first time tonight. Flanker in motion. He'll hesitate, ready to block. Hand off to Sanchez up the left side, and he goes untouched into the end zone for the first score of the night. And St. George's, they go up on top 6-0.
Yeah, like you said, a great drive there by St. George's, and they're able to put the exclamation point. What a great hole there. He follows his blockers and a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Hawks, the road team, comes here to Appoquinimink and gets on the board first. And they've been impressive so far. They really have been controlling the line of scrimmage.
Yes, we have. Again, that's what we talked about when we talked to that coaching staff, and it's working for them here.
Oh, wow, this is a weird formation.
A weird formation for Coach Wilson. I played there, and I don't remember this one. 10:37 clock.
I think the referees are confused.
And now they'll take a timeout.
Yeah.
Maybe they're confused.
I was going to say, maybe somebody wasn't the right personnel, but that was a weird formation.
So, again, thanks to everyone that's joining us here on this Friday night. I want to say 7. Sorry, always trying to give out stats here when we're on the air. Got to talk. So, again, St. George's, they hop on the board here first. Last year was a 9-7 final.
Yes.
So we'll see if it was something similar there. But St. George's starting the game the way they wanted to, able to run the ball, able to set up some nice passes out of the backfield. Nothing too deep down the field.
No.
They didn't have to.
Nope, exactly right. And they just do a nice job of getting in the end zone here and gets the Hawks on the board first. 6-0 here. And now, look, a basic formation, Nick, extra point.
And here we
it's
go.
Blocked.
And some pressure up the front. Now we have a flag.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if that's a holding. Or, let's see if it's on Appo. Yeah, I think it's on St. George's.
So Appo getting one that time.
Yeah, holding against St. George's. So that obviously will be declined. Point no good. 6-0 St. George's.
Yeah, great pressure up the middle that time from that Appo defensive line. Another update thanks to Tim Maestro. End of the first quarter, Cesar Rodney and Sussex Tech 8-0 the way of the Riders over the Ravens.
Good start there for Cesar Rodney down on the road against Sussex Tech. And like we said, Nick, the Henlopen North gets the auto bid and the Flight A gets the auto bid. So you want to get out to that opening win in the conference especially. And good start there for the Riders. Like you said, thanks to Tim Mastro, who's down there. I believe it's Sussex Tech tonight, so he's down in Georgetown. Maybe you ran into Patrick Ewing. Oh, wrong Georgetown, sorry.
So, again, that penalty was declined. The point after was no good, so 6-0 here early in quarter number 2, the way of the St. George's Hawks here on the road against Appoquinimink. And now they're set and ready to kick off here deep. Back to number 13 for Appo, Elijah Haynes. As well as number 5, Elijah Robinson. So 2 Elijahs back there on this kick return.
Yeah, like you said. And first kick, they did a good job getting back out to the 27.
Again, usually we have our crowd mics going, but again, picking up a little bit of that lesson crowd here at Appo, and that's going to be a pooch kick, and they run into each other. Ball is loose. Good kick that time by St. George. It was up in the air and had some miscommunication on the Appo return team.
Yeah, like you said, and the thing is, that's a live ball.
Yep.
You see more and more of those what you call little pooch kicks, because even if you don't come up and catch it, it's a live ball. So you had two guys wanting to catch the ball on miscommunication. But luckily for Appo, they get the ball, and they're starting right around where they started their first possession on the opening kickoff at the 27. So that's two ways to kick the ball off. One time deep, and it still started at the 27, and this time a little pooch kick to the 27.
And we talked about the St. Mark's connection here. A lot of St. Mark's bodies in this football game. You talked about Sibley, Wilson. Dave Williams, assistant coach for St. George, was a wrestling coach at St. Mark's.
Yes.
Chris Mascara, the athletic director here at Appo, was coach at St. Mark's.
Yep.
Worked to St. Mark's. And now here we go. Appo 1st and 10 from their own 27. They'll give, and now some room to run here for Grooms. Makes a cut inside, makes a man miss, and gets out to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, great run there by Grooms. A great cut. He was able to pick up Appo's first down in the game, and that's huge right after you gave up a touchdown to come back and because right now Appo's defense has been on the field for most of this game.
Yeah, they have.
Like I said, they had no first downs up to this point. So now you get that defense a little bit more of a rest. That's one thing I think that's going to be key this year too, Nick, is time of possession. Because like I said, it's the first year these guys are wearing the masks. So
Von Brandt in the gun. He'll fake the end off the middle. Has his running back on the flare out of the backfield. It's Coaxum, but nowhere to run. He's run down by that St. George's defense, led there by Elijah Alexander, number 10.
I do like that play call, but St. George just busted it up. And the thing about that, Nick, that was I think a backwards pass. Or at least it looked like from up here. So he caught the ball, but alertly he knew that play had no chance.
So, again, a little bit of a no-huddle here out of the Appo Jaguars after that loss of 5 on first down. 9:32 to go here in the second quarter. 2nd and 15 from their own 35-yard line. Two backs next to Von Brandt. Again, he'll fake the handoff. This time, fake the flare. He's hit as he throws, and that ball's intercepted on the defensive line from St. George's. And what a pick that time by number 51, Michael Santos. I believe he was the defensive tackle. Great pressure. The ball was tipped, and he picked it off.
Yeah, credit to that. The tackle there who got inside, got past the pressure, was able to hit the quarterback just as he went to release it, which caused the pop-up and the turnover. And St. George's is in business again. And tell you what, I like what I've seen so far from this St. George's offensive defensive line.
Yep, we talked about it, one of our main focuses, and they are coming to play here on opening night, causing the interception that time, not only causing the pressure, but also making the interception.
I can see why Coach Sibley is happy with his defensive line.
Sudden change, fake, a handoff for Wilson, has his man out of the backfield. Great play call that time on first down, and it's who else? I believe number 8 this time for St. George's, and that is Donovan Delaney.
And you know what I like about St. George's? They're running the ball, but they're mixing in just enough passes to keep that defense honest from Appo. And now it sets up 2nd and 2, and again, you're ahead of the sticks, and right now you're controlling this game, and this is what you wanted as a Hawks fan, coming on the road and controlling the play right now.
Here we go now. Wilson, 2nd and 2 from the 27. Some movement up front, and this may be a full start. And it is, and I believe that was against Santos after the interception. A little excited, they'll back him up 5.
Yeah, like you said, a little excited after the interception, jumped a little early. But, because you gained 8 on first down, now you're still ahead of the sticks, 2nd and 7. Getting a little windy out here a little bit.
Yeah. Xavier warned us about that earlier. He told me the wind was going to be howling. 8:21, 2nd and 7 from the 32. Wilson will hand off up the middle. It's Giovanni Sanchez. Another makes 2 defenders miss, 3 defenders, and he's going to get out to the 20-yard line. He is running the ball extremely hard and well for the St. George's offense.
And like you said, he's shifty, but he's also getting the yards after contact. We like to call them yak. Mm-hmm. He's doing good on the yak there. He gets some early contact, but was able to break off the defender and pick up the first down. And again, St. George's is near the red zone here at the 22 of Appoquinimink.
8:07 to go here in quarter number 2. First down and 10. New set of downs for the Hawks, and once again, Wilson will sit himself in the shotgun. Go right out at the flanker position. Giovanni Sanchez, a little speed option. They're going to toss it to right out up the middle. You see that play run in the NFL in college. It was originally with Tim Tebow, Aaron Hernandez, and that Florida Gator offense.
Yes, exactly.
But what a
right.
play call there by John Wilson with the forward pitch. A shovel pass to Bo right out up the middle and a good gain.
Yeah, and like you said, another big positive gain on first down, almost, again, about 7-8 yards, and you can stay ahead of the sticks here.
After the penalty.
Yeah.
So 7:40 and ticking, 2nd and 4 now after the first and long. So pickup of about 11 on first down, and now 2nd and short for the St. George's offense from the Appo 21-yard line. Wilson back under center, this time I formation for St. George's. Rideout comes in motion, a little veer up the middle to number 36, the fullback. That's Tyrell Martin, and he's stopped.
Yeah, good job by the defensive front of Appo, and there was a host of tacklers there, Nick. And so even if he was going to bounce off that one, he was not going anything. And I believe he lost like 3 on the play. So that's going to bring up about 3rd and 5.
Under 7 minutes to go now in quarter number 2. 3rd and 5. And again, you're thinking 2-down territory if you're St. George's. We'll see what they do. Wilson once again up under center. I formation, road out in the flanker to the right. He'll drop back, play action. Here comes Flood out of the backfield. He's looking for 6 and overthrows his intended target out of the back of the end zone. I've seen that play before at St. Mark's.
Yeah, like you said.
And we have, I believe, is there a flag on the play? There is a flag on the play.
It looks like it's at the line of scrimmage?
Let's see what the refs are talking about it here.
It looks like St. George's is moving back.
3rd and 5 it was before the penalty.
And maybe if you're Appo, if it's on St. George's, you might decline of bringing up a 4th and 5 or a 3rd and very long. We haven't seen they're still huddling up, so we still don't know what the penalty is.
I'm going to wait to see what Coach Timpson decides to do. Either way, we believe it's on St. George's unless they picked it up. Again, they're conversing here together at about the 25-yard line. We'll see what the call is. It's going to be a hold on the offense. And then a personal foul against the defense. Those penalties will offset, so we're going to replay 3rd down.
Yeah, I was going to say, so after all that, and a great job here by the official coming over to Coach Timpson explaining the personal foul call.
Yeah, I'm not sure where that was.
Right.
Again, maybe you saw it on camera. You can always rewind and check it out if you didn't see it.
I saw the one flag at the line of scrimmage, so and he picked up 2. So obviously maybe there was a hold, and the guy who was getting the hold got maybe the personal foul, or somewhere close to that line.
So either way, St. George has got another shot here on 3rd and short.
Yeah, I was going to say, though, we replayed the down, which is the big thing. So now you get a 3rd down instead of 4th down.
So Wilson at the Appo 15. He stands in the shotgun. Sanchez to his left in the backfield. 3 receivers at the top of the screen. He'll drop back. He's going to throw a wide receiver screen out to Donovan to the right side, and he's wrapped up shortly after the catch, maybe lost 1 or 2.
Yeah, again, great job by Appo. We didn't know wide receiver screen, and like you said, forced a loss on the play, and now it's going to bring up that 4th down where St. George's is 2 for 3 on 4th down today. So they've had a lot of practice on this play early in this first half.
So we'll see the way they line up. They've usually been running Wilson out of the shotgun with 1 back and multiple receivers. We'll see what they do here. They're going to line 2 receivers out, and it's an inverted double slot formation here with Wilson in the shotgun. Sanchez sits to his left. 4th and 7 from the 17. And the snap hits the ground. And Wilson just going to have to hop on it. So that's going to be a turnover on downs. Bad snap leads to Appo taking over.
Yeah, bad snap. And the Appo defense holds after the turnover. And a great job by them. Forces the turnover on downs. Score update from Smyrna. Dover 0, Smyrna 0. So a good defensive battle there.
Yeah. Our crew down there, Glenn Frazier and Nick Halliday.
And I believe Trey Mitchell on
Trey's
the camera.
Down, that's right, Trey down there.
And then, of course, Benny Mitchell and his crew are down at the castle at Sussex Central as Cape Henlopen. And one thing Benny told me this year is to watch out for Cape. He thinks they could possibly win 4 to 5 games this year, Cape Henlopen, in that Henlopen North. So let's see. Benny said they have some good players to watch.
And again, that's another little break here for the players. Again, something we didn't see last year, but a little break to give them a breather. 5:38 to play. Appoquinimink takes over first and 10 at their own 25, so 5:39 still to go in this first half. St. George's extra point was blocked on their touchdown run by Giovanni Sanchez. 6-0 St. George's, and again, almost set ready to take the field here after a big forced turnover on downs by the Appoquinimink Jaguars. So here we go. Both teams set to take the field. Again, that St. George's defensive line has been good so far in this first half. We'll see if they can continue that. And Appo looking to gain some momentum here on offense.
Yeah, they had that one first down last possession before the turnover. So, again, they want to get back to running the offense and try and get some first downs, get their defense off some rest.
Flanker goes in motion. They'll fake it to him, then give it to the off-back, I believe was Grooms, and he picks up 4 or 5 on first down and gets close to about the 30-yard line.
Yeah, like I said, if you're Appo right now, you just want to get some positive yards because right now the Hawks' defensive line is controlling plays. So now you get into 2nd and 6. It's a lot manageable than 2nd and 15 where you have to get out of the shotgun and maybe make a play happen. So, and they're going to go out of the shotgun here on 2nd and 6.
Trips to the bottom of the screen on 2nd and 6. Von Branel throw has his man. It's coaxed him across the middle, and he found a opening in that defense, and he's going to carry some defenders with him. He's not down yet. He's going to get out to midfield. What a play by the running back.
I like that. That could be a 302 Sports top play because me and you, we thought he was down. I mean, they wrapped him up, and he just fought and get the extra yards and the first down. Love the play call there on 2nd and 6. That's what I say about staying in front of the chain. 2nd and 6, you go trips. Get that wide receiver coming across the field, and I believe Appo's going to call a timeout here. Yeah, but that's a nice first down, much needed first down here, and the good thing is they're at midfield.
And again, you saw at that time, we thought Coaxum. At that point, if you're at Appo on that sideline, you might have got a little bit nervous. They were holding him up trying to rip the ball out, and you're like, hold on to the ball. The next thing you do, if you're going to try to rip the ball out, you're leaving him some room to break a couple tackles. They did just that, weren't able to wrap up. They went for the ball instead, and Coaxum made him pay for it that time.
Yes, absolutely. And again, great job by him. We always say those yaks are important there. He got some yaks, and like I said, important first down here for Appo. Remember, they had the ball first, so St. George's gets it to start the second half. So if you're Appo, it'd be nice to score right before the half and at least get on the board. And your defense made a nice stop there on downs when St. George's was sitting at the 11-yard line at one point, and now your offense got a first down.
1st and 10 from the 50, 4:42 for the Jags to work with. They'll fake the motion handoff and then give it to the tailback. That time, I believe it was Grooms, and he's tackled for no gain at midfield.
Yeah, they had success on that play earlier for the first down, 11-yard run, but St. George's was ready for it that time.
I believe on the tackle that time was De'Aaron Cooks.
Okay, update from Smyrna. Dover gets on the board first, and Smyrna, ranked 3rd in the state, finds themselves trailing 7-0.
Von Brandt will take the snap on 2nd and 10. He'll step up in the pocket, has nowhere to go, and there's that defensive line led by Elijah Alexander for another sack for that St. George's defense. And now 3:54 to go. It's going to be 3rd and very long for the Jags.
Yeah, and right now that Hawks line is just controlling play, and the Appo does not have any time. No holes for the running game, and the quarterback has no time to throw the ball, which changes, especially on a 3rd and long where you can't sit back there that long. You have to make a quick throw. Of course, I said number 3, Smyrna. That means number 1, Hodson, and number 2, Middletown, both playing tomorrow.
3:22 to go now, 3rd and 16 for Appo. Von Brandt will step up in the pocket, launch it down the middle of the field, unsuccessfully looking for his intended receiver that time. I believe it was Hayden Beck.
I like the play call, but great defense by St. George's. They were all over that play, and there was just nothing you could do there. So just throw it where no one can catch it, and live to punt the ball. And
3:16 to go now, Jason, in half number one, fourth and very long. You see the punt team for Appoquinimink. And again, now about 3 minutes to work with if you're Coach John Wilson and St. George is looking to add on to the 6-0 lead. But again, what we've seen so far, a very defensive-oriented game. But St. George, they've been able to move the ball well on offense.
Yeah, they have, and they've gotten down inside the red zone almost 3 times now.
Bad punt, but good scoop up by Spiciali that time. Then gets off a good punt to Gia Sanchez, who just catches it at his own 15. Unable to get out of the grasp of Elijah Robinson, and a great job by that punt unit for Appoquinimink.
Yeah, first of all, like you said, what composure, because that snap hits the ground. Normally you're panicking because you don't have the time. He scoops it up, has plenty of time, and then sends off a booming punt. And then you had 2 guys down there right on Sanchez. As soon as he catches the ball, he can't make a move. And now, St. George is starting at their own 16, and very little time. What, about 3:06 left. I mean, they do have 2 timeouts, but they got to go 84, 85 yards
maybe
here.
That snap allowed those firemen to get down there and make the
Exactly
play.
right. Yep, good way to look at it, too.
So Wilson will take this snap out of the shotgun. He'll hand off to Lamar Wright as he goes in motion on the jet sweep. He's got a couple yards before he's hammered at the sideline. Great defensive tackle there that time out on the outside by Appoquinimink. If I can get a number for you, I will.
Yeah, that's about as far away from here.
Yeah, I want to say it was number 3. Is that right? Spiciali, is that the punter? Comes in and makes a nice play that time? It could be. Unsure about that one, but nonetheless, second and long here for St. George's.
All I know is it was a great tackle.
Yes, it was.
Like you said, that Wright had the outside a little bit, and he closed it off, hit him hard, and brings up a 2nd and 7.
Under 3 minutes to go. 2nd and 7 from their own 20. Right in motion. They'll fake the handoff to him. Now give to Giovanni Sanchez, who had some room up the middle. Once again, nice play, but picked up just a few yards. A nice play by the Appo defense to hold him up there.
Yeah, great job by the Jaguar defense. They do a great job of holding it up and forces a third and about 2, third and about 3. And if you're Appo here, you get a stop. You might take a defensive timeout.
Yep.
And maybe get some good field position here right before the half. Like I said, Appo had the ball to start, so St. George's will get the ball in the second half.
2:25 and ticking here, 3rd and 2 from their own 24. Wilson will stand in the shotgun, same formation we've seen, double slot out of them, and now they'll have number 8 step inside. It's Donovan Delaney. Now they'll turn around, give right up the middle. Giovanni Sanchez tries to cut outside. He's met the line of scrimmage, makes a few defenders miss, and picks up the first down. Great job to avert that first tackler by Sanchez, and he's able to get extra yards out.
Great job by Sanchez. His elusiveness came in play there. He avoids the tackle, picks up that first down, and now that's St. George's that who has 2 timeouts. And the thing about getting the first down, the clock doesn't start till it's set the chains, so they get a little time to get up there and run a play quickly.
Let's see if they open it up. Quarterback design draw for Wilson. He levels a defender in the secondary. That was Spiciali, and picks up 9 or 10.
But there is a flag back near the line of scrimmage. I'm thinking it's a hold.
I want to say full start. I saw the running back jump a little bit early, but they didn't stop the play, so I could be wrong. And now they're going to converse.
And again, sometimes with the electric whistle, they might have tried to stop the play. You just couldn't hear it.
So we'll see what here. No, a personal foul face mask
against Appo.
A big penalty.
So can you add that on to the end of the run, or is it a spot? I think it's from the end of the run, right?
I believe so.
15 yards from the 40.
And that's a big penalty if you're Appoquinimink trying to hold this St. George's offense here with under 2 minutes to play. They're off to a pretty good
and
start.
So now you get now you go to Appo's side of the field, 45. St. George is still with 2 timeouts. That was a huge penalty right there. And again, we were both wrong. I said holding. You said full start.
And here we go, Jay. They're opening it up. Double slot now for Wilson and the Hawks. He'll drop back. 3-step. Avoids the rush, but not able to avoid that second defensive lineman for Appoquinimink. I saw Xavier Rogers, the junior, get in there and make the play.
Great play by Appoquinimink. They to get the defensive pressure, get the sack. And I believe St. George's is going to use their second timeout here.
Yeah, stops the clock with 1:28 to go. They're up 6-0, Jason. And after that big penalty, a big play there on first down from that Appo defense.
Yeah, great play. Again, you get the stop on that on the first down. You send the defensive line in there. You get the sack, put St. George's in second long, and force them to use their second timeout.
Yeah, you see, you got the Appo band in the house here tonight. Again, just trying to get all these students back to normalcy. Getting the fans out here, the band, everyone, hopefully, and excited, able to do what they, would do any other given year, given the circumstances this year. And again, just a reminder for everyone to be safe out there and follow the precautions and rules and regulations at whatever school you're deciding.
And like we said, we have 3 football games here tonight that we're doing. St. George's Appo here, of course, Dover Smyrna, and St. George's Cape. And then
and an update, Cape Henlopen ties the game with a 33-yard field goal from Hank D'Ambrogi, 3-3, 8:41.
What did I tell you? Betty might be right. He said, watch out for Cape this year.
2 field goals in that one.
And they're playing at number 4 Sussex Central, and they're right in that game early.
And here we go now, back to the game at hand.
And who's the coach at Cape? J.D. Mall, who used to coach here at St. George's.
How about that? Second and very long after the sack for Wilson. He'll drop, just 3-state drop. Now he's going to roll out of the pocket to the right. This one, cross body, launches it, and intended his receiver way over his head again. Maybe just threw that one away with 1:22 to go.
Yeah, again, great defense by Appo, and there was just no one open. And we saw his gun last year at Slasiana. He can sling it. Yeah. He just slings it. And if you overthrow someone by 20 yards, you're not going to worry about it being
on the run. He was on the run when he let that one go cross body almost. So you see the power in the throw arm.
If I'm Coach Wilson, I'm impressed with him as my quarterback, and it looks like he's got some decent running backs and a couple good wide receivers. And like you said, with that offensive defensive line, they want to compete here. But he's got a tough Flight A schedule. And then he added Slazy Adams. That's a tough schedule for St. George's.
Wilson now going to drop back, looking for somewhere to run. Hurdles a defender and picks up some extra yards, showing off the athleticism. Hurdled the Appo defender around the 45, pushed out of bounds at around the 40. 1:13 stopped on the clock. I believe that was...
And what I like, he hurdled... Not only did he hurdle the defender for a 302 Sports top play, but he also got out of bounds. Stopped that clock with St. George's still having 1 timeout.
So that, I believe, was... 3rd down. So now it's 4th down.
Yeah. It looks like did he step out earlier?
It looks like he did. Maybe stepped out before the hurdle. Short gain now. So that looks like it's a game of about 6 or 7. And that sets up now a 4th and 9 from the Appoquinimink 44-yard line.
I might punt here, the 44, especially with not much time left here in the first half. Pin Appoquinimink deep the way you played. But the way his offense is moving the ball, he might try and go for it here.
Now, I played for Wilson back in the day. What he liked to do on a lot of these 4th down plays was take the quarterback and quick squib it himself.
Correct.
He could punt it himself.
Exactly right.
Now we'll see what he decides to do. 4th and 9. They could very much well go for it here with 1:13 to go here in the first half. Wilson looks to the sideline to Coach Wilson. Nair Wilson to Coach Wilson. And now a timeout on the field.
Yes,
here.
and the play clock, I saw the back official counting down the play clock, so he was close, and I probably didn't want to lose any more yards. So he called the 3rd and final timeout here for the half. I believe Appoquinimink still has 2 timeouts, so depending where they are after this 4th down play, they might be able to get that late touchdown.
And now you see the punter warming up for St. George's. So it looks as though Coach Wilson and company are going to send this one deep into Appo territory. It's Ryan Brewster.
Yeah,
He'll be your punter.
I like the call here. Get that punter out. Like I said, I mean, you turn the ball over at the 44, you give them a chance to maybe get a late field goal in the half. Here, make them earn it, make them go most of the field.
Yeah, and that defensive line has been great for St. George. You never know if you pin them back really deep. You
might
get something like that to happen. But 1:13 to go here, 4th and long from the Appo 44 for St. George's. Ryan Brewster set up in the punt formation, so barring anything crazy, it should be a punt here for St. George's, and Appo will have about a minute to work with here in this first half. Here's the snap. The punt almost got blocked, but able to get it away was Brewster. And he muffed it as it hit him right in the chest.
As he got hit.
Did he call for a fair catch? And he did not. It's going to be a St. George's football.
And that's why you punt the ball. Because they get the turnover to set it. It's like gaining 30 yards on that 4th down play.
Yeah, Elijah Robinson made a couple great plays on special teams already in this first half. Just lost sight of that one maybe, and the lights didn't wait for a fair catch, I believe. So he was hit as the ball hit him. That's great coverage by St. George's punt team.
Exactly right.
So just imagine St. George has picked up a first down on that 4th and 9 play, and now 1:06 to go. They've got the ball back here and deep in Appo territory.
One thing to remember, they did use all 3 of their timeouts. They had no timeouts, but still plenty of time at a minute 9.
Big momentum shift. Wilson will go under center. Alexander, the tight end, to the right. A flanker towards him. They'll loft and toss it over Sanchez, looking for somewhere to run. Cuts it outside now. Great run there. And he's going to dive forward close to that pylon and a first down. And it might be first and goal from the 1. And now under a minute to go. We're ticking, and then they might have to spike the ball. No timeouts for St. George's.
I was going to say, if he doesn't...
Did he step out of bounds?
He did not. I don't know if he picked up the first down, so the clock did not stop.
So, again, they're trying to rush up to the line of scrimmage. St. George's. It's going to be second and goal.
Second about 1.
Second and 1. They'll reverse pivot to Sanchez, looking for some room, and I believe he got in that time. I don't know, though. We're waiting on the call.
Well, if not, it should be a first down. So the clock should stop.
And I believe that's what they're going to call. First down and goal. The clock stopped. Not sure yet.
So they just winded it back.
So they just winded. 22 seconds, and it's going to be third down and 1 for Wilson. Watch the QB sneak here for St. George's. They'll look to the sideline, and now
it should be like first and goal. I was going to say it should be first and goal, Nick.
Some confusion. They're waving the clock with 16 seconds. This may be the final play of the first
half.
I know. Wilson under center. He'll
quarterback sneak.
Ace tries to get in. He gets
second
in.
Efforts.
How about that one as the clock almost expires? Nair Wilson was stuffed up the middle. Used his agility to get outside to the right. Found a hole and walks in for 6. St. George's, they're up 12-0.
Yeah, and he was stopped on the initial push, but a great job second effort. Gets in, and they would not have had time to run that play if he stopped short there. It's a great effort by the quarterback.
That was the last play of the half. Yeah, Jason. We saw him lining up, no timeouts, and they were still able to punch it in.
I thought they scored with about 4 seconds left in the last 4 seconds.
They put 9 back on the clock.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say I saw the clock running. Now they're probably. It looks like again in that crazy formation this time they can't buy a timeout. So let's see what they do. Probably gonna go for 2 since they missed that earlier extra point.
Like. So we'll see who's even in the backfield here.
It's
weird formation, and now some movement up front. It looks like no call. Lamar Wright took the direct snap. He's going to get in. But again, no call up front. Might have been, might have not been. But St. George's, they're able to capitalize on Lamar Wright on the outside and give him 2. And just like that, 14-0, St. George's leads Appo.
Yeah, and you couldn't ask for a better first half for St. George's. And there you capitalize on the turnover, get the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, go up 2 scores. And the best of both worlds, Nick, they get the ball to start the second half. So you get the late touchdown, and then you get the ball to start the second half. But it's just been the Hawks' first half. They've done everything right, and I was impressed with their coaching staff here in the first half. Good game plan.
Yeah, 14-0. St. George's here on the road in their opening game of the season. Nair Wilson with a 1-yard run that time. Giovanni Sanchez ran one in from about 10 on the first score for St. George's. 2-point conversion by Lamar Wright makes it 14-0. 9 seconds to go here in the first half as St. George's will kick it away. And we'll talk more about this at the halftime show here when we come back, Jason. But time of possession so far.
Yeah, and like I said, it's been a dominating first half here by St. George's.
Just met one of my old teammates, Devin LeBeau, in the house.
There you go.
How about that? I'm seeing everybody here today. And again, that's a heck of a coaching staff St. George's has down there. A lot of the guys I played with and were coached by.
They're getting ready to go into halftime, so they're coming right down from up above us.
And now it looks like there will be about 6 seconds left on the pooch kick. Returned for a short yardage that time, so 5.3 is stopped on the clock. And, Jason, again, we've seen St. George's offense a lot. I believe there's only been two or three short drives for the Appoquinimink offense here, and they'll be looking to regroup at halftime and come back out.
Yeah, the good thing about Appoquinimink there, you get to go in halftime, make some adjustments. We'll see what team makes the better adjustments. But right now, if you're St. George's, you don't have to change anything because you pretty much dominated that first half.
And then you're another thing, the big possession of that opening second half, that's going to be big. St. George's, they're up 14-0. They'll get the opening kickoff, and it's going to be a big drive for both St. George's and Appo.
Looks like Appo's got a good formation here. It looks like they're
Brand the shotgun.
Yeah.
Double slot.
See if St. George's sits back or do they put pressure on them?
Grooms is in the backfield to the left of Von Brandt, trips to the bottom of the screen. He'll drop back, now going to roll right. Automatic pressure from that defensive line. He has some room to go it down the sideline. Maybe had a little room for Eliza Robinson, but would have had to have been a perfect throw over the top of the cover two coverage. And that time just a little bit out of bounds. And that will be the end of the first half. And St. George's, they come on the road, score twice. They lead 14-0, but a very hard-fought first half. And we'll have some more action here in the second half. We come back right here on 302 Sports Halftime Show coming up.
Get the assurance that your HVAC system is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience in the heating, cooling, and plumbing industry. The team at Ambience Heating and Air Conditioning provides high-quality residential HVAC installations, maintenance, and repairs in new and older homes in the Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania tri-state area. You may not realize it, but half of your energy costs go to heating and cooling. Make sure your energy dollars count and call us today for a free estimate. 302-239-HVAC. 302-239-4822.
Whether you're planning to buy a home in 3 months, 6 months, or even a year, let me walk you through the process from start to finish and get your questions answered. I'm a DHSA lender with down payment assistance programs or grant money. I can help those with less than perfect credit or those working on their credit. I'm also a local and always have been. So call 302-563-5599 or visit briansloans.com when you are ready to get started on your road to homeownership.
Your home, your community. It's not just where you live, it's where you belong. At Dover Federal Credit Union, we understand what it means to be local. We started here, and we're not going anywhere. We're as local as it gets, and we like it that way. We're not just a financial institution, we are the local credit union that you can trust. Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvements' pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens, and bathrooms. Want a professional, no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements. Quality workmanship from a neighbor you can trust.
Paint Doctor, making house calls for your sick walls. Richard C. Edwards Jr., the owner of Paint Doctor, started it all in 2002. Paint Doctor prides itself on its personal yet professional approach to working with customers and holds itself to the highest standards with all projects. The Paint Doctor staff follows one main objective when performing our services. Customers and their homes are treated with the utmost respect. Our workmanship and quality of personnel is demanded at every step of the project. We treat your home as we would expect someone to treat ours. Preparation before painting is paramount. Just open the door and we will handle the rest. Paint Doctor also believes in a strong community involvement as well by supporting several local sporting teams, leagues, and schools. Paint Doctor services include interior and exterior painting as well as carpentry. Please visit our website at paintdoctorpainting.com for information or coupons to help with your next job.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy. Come on in. Premier is a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations near you in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Every patient receives personal attention with an individualized model of clinical excellence and care. Our goal is to get you back to your favorite activities. From injuries due to work and automobile accidents to post-surgical care to sports injuries and more, Premier offers direct access to our physical therapists, allowing you to schedule your appointment quickly and easily, even without a prescription. Find our convenient locations at www.premierptsp.com. Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. You may have tried physical therapy, but have you tried Premier?
Get the assurance that your HVAC system is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience in the heating, cooling, and plumbing industry. The team at Ambience Heating and Air Conditioning provides high-quality residential HVAC installations, maintenance, and repairs in new and older homes in the Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania tri-state area. You may not realize it, but half of your energy costs go to heating and cooling. Make sure your energy dollars count and call us today for a free estimate. 302-239-HVAC. 302-239-4822. Get assurance that your HVAC system is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience in the heating, cooling, and plumbing industry. The team at Ambience Heating and Air Conditioning provides high-quality residential HVAC installations, maintenance, and repairs in new and older homes in the Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania tri-state area. You may not realize it, but half of your energy costs go to heating and cooling. Make sure your energy dollars...
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy. Come on in. Premier is a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations near you in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Every patient receives personal attention with an individualized model of clinical excellence and care. Our goal is to get you back to your favorite activities. From injuries due to work and automobile accidents to post-surgical care to sports injuries and more, Premier offers direct access to our physical therapists, allowing you to schedule your appointment quickly and easily, even without a prescription. Find our convenient locations at www.premierptsp.com. Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. You may have tried physical therapy, but have you tried Premier? Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy. Come on in. Premier is a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations near you in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Every patient receives personal attention with an individualized model of clinical excellence and care. Our goal is to get you back to your favorite activities. From injuries due to work and automobile accidents to post-surgical care to sports injuries and more, Premier offers direct access to our physical therapists, allowing you to schedule your appointment quickly and easily, even without a prescription. Find our convenient locations at www.premierptsp.com. Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. You may have tried physical therapy, but have you tried Premier? Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy. Come on in. Premier is a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations near you in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Every patient receives personal attention with an individualized model of clinical excellence and care. Our goal is to get you back to your favorite activities. From injuries due to work and automobile accidents to post-surgical care to sports injuries and more, Premier offers direct access to our physical therapists, allowing you to schedule your appointment quickly and easily, even without a prescription. Find our convenient locations at www.premierptsp.com. Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. You may have tried physical therapy, but have you tried Premier? Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy. Come on in. Premier is a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations near you in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Every patient receives personal attention with an individualized model of clinical excellence and care. Our goal is to get you back to your favorite activities. From injuries due to work and automobile accidents to post-surgical care to sports injuries and more, Premier offers direct access to our physical therapists, allowing you to schedule your appointment quickly and easily, even without a prescription. Find our convenient locations at www.premierptsp.com. Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. You may have tried physical therapy, but have you tried Premier? Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy. Come on in. Premier is a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations near you in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Every patient receives personal attention with an individualized model of clinical excellence and care. Our goal is to get you back to your favorite activities. From injuries due to work and automobile accidents to post-surgical care to sports injuries and more, Premier offers direct access to our physical therapists, allowing you to schedule your appointment quickly and easily, even without a prescription. Find our convenient locations at www.premierptsp.com. Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. You may have tried physical therapy, but have you tried Premier? Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy. Come on in. Premier is a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations near you in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you.
You envision, we create. Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with a voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique Image, you envision, we create. Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with a voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique Image, you envision, we create. Unique Image open for business.
And welcome back live inside Jaguar Fieldhouse here on the campus of Appoquinimink High School. Nick Alessandrini, Jason Winchell, Mike Lang, Xavier Griffin on hand here for our season opener here at 302 Sports. 3 games being broadcast to you live right now as we speak. And again, this one in front of us today, it's been a fun one so far. St. George's, they lead Appo on the road 14-0, and a couple scores here in the first half for St. George's. And the real main, theme that we talked about during the break, Jason, was time of possession. St. George's is eating up that clock on offense.
Yeah, I think that's how Coach Wilson was dreaming about this game last night, because their offensive and defensive line controlled everything there in the first half. And then the turnover late in the half on that punt sets up their second touchdown and gives them, and the 2-point conversion gives them a 14-0 lead. Remember last year it was 9-7, St. George's with the win, so 14 points. Coach Wilson, you're happy with that performance in the first half. But remember, it's a game with 2 halves here in the and so this second half is going to be huge. But I think this opening possession is going to be key for both teams. If you're Appo, you want to get that 3 and out to start, get that ball, and try and cut into this lead. If you're St. George's, maybe a good time-controlled possession that ends up in some points, and then that really makes this Appo team have to come from really dig in offensively if you add another score, because now you need 3 scores to get back in the game. So I think this opening drive is going to be key here to the second half. And like you said, St. George's gets the ball to start the second half. But the one thing is, it was 20-minute halftime. So a lot of adjustments go into it. In fact, me and Mike were talking earlier because Archimere and St. E's were playing a 4 o'clock game. No lights. So we were wondering if halftime was going to be not the normal 20 minutes that you see down here, because they're trying to rush to get that game in. Plus, I don't think either of those 2 schools have bands, so you don't have to have a 20-minute halftime without a band.
Absolutely. And again, St. George's scored 2 decent drives. We went 70 yards and then 20 yards on the muffed punt. 10-yard run by Giovanni Sanchez on their first score. 1-yard quarterback sneak as time expired almost in the first half for Nair Wilson. This one is booted away and out of play. St. George's will take over.
Sign him up.
For the 20, yeah. But we haven't seen one of those in a while, huh?
I think the last one we saw was Hunter Simmons, and that ball was still that kickoff was still going.
And so here we go. Jason on quarter number 3, a 14-0 lead for St. George's. They do get the ball here first to start the second half. So you mentioned it, a big possession for St. George's, but even a bigger stance here maybe for Appoquinimink to try to shift some of that momentum here with a stop to start the third quarter.
Yeah, and the good thing about that Appo defense was on the field probably for 25 minutes in that first half is they got that 20-minute halftime break to try and get some energy back. But here you want to get that. You want to force the 3 out and get yourself off the field quickly.
Wilson and Sanchez in the backfield. He's got 2 receivers at the bottom of the screen. Again, a flanker to the right side. He'll play action. It's going to be a fake for Wilson, who keeps it himself and has room. Give him about 9, and he's close to that first down marker.
I just like the way Coach Wilson is running this offense. You've seen runs. We've seen some short passes. We've seen some quarterback keepers like that where you fake a handoff, and everything's just – his offense is just working. And like I said, Appa wanted a quick 3 and out, and St. George's gets 9 on the first play, makes it 2nd and 1. And the offensive line and defensive line at St. George's right now is controlling this game.
Lamar right in the slot at the bottom of the screen. Wilson still in the shotgun at his own 29. 2nd and 1, and then Elijah Alexander got a quick step that time too early and a false start to go against the tight end.
Is that how? Was it him in the first half? Someone did the same thing in the first half. St. George's.
Yep.
Just a little quick on the count there, and
he'll head to the sideline. But now they'll bring in Beaumont.
We had a few
ride out. Excuse me.
I would say we had a few big penalties in the first half. No bigger than that 15-yard face mask.
Yeah.
So we've seen a couple of them from St. George's now with the full start. So. Instead of 2nd and 1, now you're 2nd and 6. And
from the 24-yard line, 10:57 to play in quarter number 3. They give it to Giovanni Sanchez. He had a fantastic first half, including a touchdown, and that time he picks up close to 6-7, all they needed for that first down.
Yeah, he was oppressive in that first half. And what I like is he got a lot of yaks, a lot of yards after contact, and there a nice, decent run here to start. Give St. George's a big first down. He just got to the 30, which they got the ball at the 20 to start the quarter on that touchback, so it's just enough for a first down.
And here we go again, 1st and 10 at the 30. Wilson in the shotgun sends Donovan in motion. He'll take the snap. Fake to Sanchez in the backfield. He's rolling out to his left. Throw on the run. Nice throw, but in and out of the hands of number 5, Lamar Wright. Nice throw that time, though, by Zaire Wilson.
A little 5-on-5 interaction there. Great job by St. George's being on top. Appa being on top of that play.
And I believe, was there a flag now?
Back in the, looks like it was an illegal motion. I didn't see the,
Shout out to Mike Lang for that one. Giving us the heads up on the flag on the play. And it'll go against St. George's. So that'll back him up. 10:13 still to go here in the third quarter action. First drive of the second half. St. George's now will be backed up, and it was a big penalty.
Yeah, it's going to be like first in Fenwick Island here.
So the ball will be placed at the 20.
So
first down's at around the 40.
Yeah, so it's 1st and 20 for the viewers at home. I probably shouldn't use that Fenwick Island. That's a 90-mile drive.
This is going to be a quarterback draw up the middle for Nair Wilson, but only a few giving that time, 2nd and about 15.
Yeah. I like that. You get the 5 yards back, get yourself closer. Don't risk that turnover with a 14-0 lead. But if it's Zappa, this is a good way. You get the you didn't get the 3 and out, but you might be able to get a stop because of the penalty.
Tyreek Martin, bottom of your screen. Lamar Wright in the slot. Double slot now, one back in the backfield for Nair Wilson. He'll take the snap on 2nd 15. They set up a screen to Wright out here on the left side, and he's met at the 30, so pick up 5 or 6 more as Bo Rideout's pushed out of bounds.
Like the call there. You get the 2nd 15, run a little screen pass, pick up 5-6 yards, and make it 3rd and 9. 3rd and manageable. When you start at 1st and 20, you get 11 yards on the 2 plays. You got to feel some positive out there because now you made it 3rd and 9.
3rd and 9 now for this St. George's offense.
This is a big play, I think, in this game. St. George convert another first down. That'd be huge to keep this Appo defense on the field. And if Appo would like to get the stop here and force a punt.
Zaki and Sanchez slot top of your screen. Slot receivers to the bottom as well. Nair Wilson will drop back. 3-step. Throws across the middle. Has his man. It's close to a first down. It's going to be really close that time. The catch made by number 6, Chambly Zaki.
Let's see if they actually bring out the sticks. They hate bringing out the sticks in Delaware for some reason. They don't.
Zaki Chambly, excuse me. And he's got a first down, Jason.
I don't understand why they don't measure that. I mean, that's right on the line of the sticks. Bring out the sticks. I don't think they want to pay the chain crew extra money to come out on the field. But, again, I like the play call. 3rd and 9. I said it was a big play in the game, and St. George's converts it.
Yeah, quick slant across the middle. Picked up the 9 he needed, just the 9 he needed. And now 8:23 and ticking, 14-0, 1st and 10 from their own 40. Wilson will turn around, straight give to Giovanni Sanchez up the middle. He picks up a few on first down. 2nd and about 6 or 7.
Yeah, and again, another positive play on first down. And keeping this Appo defense on the field here.
So
already,
second and
I was going to say already he's running 4 minutes plus off this clock.
yeah, it's a good 7:50 and ticking already here in quarter number 3. 2nd and 7 for St. George's from their own 43. Wilson short shotgun. He fumbles the snap, but right into the hands of Giovanni Sanchez, who picked it up, but he'll lose a few still on the play. 3rd and long coming up.
Sanchez is Johnny on the spot there. Don't turn the ball over. Get it back and keeps another big 3rd down play for this Appoquinimink defense. They need to try and get off the field here.
Deja vu, 3rd and 9 once again for the St. George's Hawks. Appo looking for that stop, as you mentioned, Jason.
Right.
Quick slant across the middle, picked up 9 on 3rd down last time around, and now they'll go tight formation here with Nair Wilson and trips to the right. Wilson will drop pistol. He'll play action to Giovanni Sanchez. He'll drop back, has a man, fires, and he's wide open. Lamar Wright, give him about 15 and a first down to the Appoquinimink 46-yard line.
Great pattern there by White. He knows exactly where the sticks are, Nick. Runs a 10-yard pattern, enough to get a first down, catch the ball, and picked up a few extra yards before going out of bounds. But again, I love that pattern. You know you need 9 yards. Go to the sticks. Don't come up short because that gives the defense a chance to tackle you. I like that pattern by Wright. Veteran wide receiver or running back there knows exactly where the sticks are and ran a right pattern. Again, great throw by the quarterback, and again, great play call by Wilson. He's got this offense moving the ball tonight.
I formation, straight give to Giovanni Sanchez up the left side of the line, and he had a good hole and able to pick up 5 or 6 on first down. And you mentioned it, Jason, one of the things we talked about at top of the broadcast was 3rd down and how big those 3rd down conversions would be in a defensive battle like we had last year with these two teams. And right now, St. George's 2 big 3rd down conversions on this drive.
Yeah, and they weren't short. They were 3rd and 9 both times, and both times they picked it up, and that's huge, especially with a 2-touchdown lead because more importantly, you're running clock off. I mean, we've already played 5.5 minutes here in the 3rd quarter, and St. George's had the ball the whole time.
2nd and 4 from the 40 of Appo. Another straight handoff to Sanchez, and he has a hole, and he picks up some big yardage there on 2nd down. That's a pickup of close to 20, maybe 15 for the running back, and a nice another first down coming up for the Hawks.
Again, man, this St. George's offensive line creating holes, and Sanchez does not need a big hole. He just hit that with the burst of speed, picks up the first down. But we said last year, St. George's defense was good. The offense struggled a little bit. Here tonight, I don't see a struggle on offense. I see an offense that, hey, if their offense can match their defense, this is a team that could compete in Flight A this year. And of course, Flight A is loaded with the top 2 ranked teams in the state in Hotz and Middletown.
Tight formation, give again, left up the middle to Sanchez. This time, great job by that defensive line of Appo. They get him taken down after about 1 or 2. So now 2nd and about 8 from about the 27-yard line.
Yeah, and again, if this is a game plan in the second half for Coach Wilson, he said, let's get the ball in the second half and run some time, pick up 3rd down conversions, and he's got this drive exactly how he wants it.
5:25 and ticking, 2nd and 7 right now in deep in Appo territory for St. George's. Play action. They'll give it to Sanchez again up the middle, and another nice hole in that right side of the line. And again, didn't make contact till a few yards after, and he's able to again make something happen on second down that time. And another first down for St. George's. Giovanni Sanchez continues to run the ball extremely well for this Hawk offense.
Yeah, what I like there is he gets 7 yards downfield and then makes a cut to pick up an additional couple yards, enough for the first down. And we got an injured player here for Appoquinimink.
And down, it looks like a cramp, but you don't want to speculate. Daniel Nyakima Fondong, the senior, will take a breather here.
And we said their defense was on the field for about 22 minutes in that first half.
At least.
And then so far, almost 7 minutes here.
4:57 still to go here in the third quarter.
And started with 12, so I mean it's almost 7 minutes of again, a drive, and your defense is out there. And putting a lot of pressure on the defense here. And like I said, this was going to be the important drive of the game. And right now it's going St. George's way, kind of like the first half did.
Yeah. And Appo, 2 opportunities on third and long, but that St. George's offense very efficient on third down on this drive. Picked up first downs on pass plays on third and long twice. And then Giovanni Sanchez has done the rest since then to get them set up 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. So St. George's putting together a very impressive opening drive to the second half.
Yeah, they really are. And I've been impressed by the St. George's team. Like we said, we got to see them last year, and we liked their defense last year. And this year, I like their offense and defense. Again, St. George's playing 6 games within the Flight A, and they picked up Slasianum. Them and Hodson are both going to play Slasianum this year. And so it's not an easy schedule for them, but this is a good performance here.
Double tight counter. That's a play I know well. And there goes Giovanni Sanchez again. This time the counter fooled the linebackers. And a great job by that offensive line of St. George's to clear another hole for the young man Giovanni Sanchez.
And look, St. George's going no huddle here, so Appo can't substitute. They got to get off the field quickly before they run this play. But
double tight again, and some more movement, this time on the left side of the line. That's going to be a full start against St. George's. That's number 30. I believe number 30, Ryan Brewster, the kicker out there. Not a kicker on that play, but gets called for the early movement. A full start with 4:12 and ticking here in the third quarter. Again,
I was kind of surprised they went no huddle there, Nick, especially with the lead and running some clock off.
Tight formation again on first down. They give it to Sanchez, and he's able to bounce it outside to the 10, to the 5, breaks a tackle, and he's going to get into the end zone. Second rushing score of the day for Giovanni Sanchez, and St. George's puts another one on the board.
Yeah, great run. He just dominated that drive when they ran the ball. I mean, he picked up some big gains up the middle, and there he goes to the sideline. He was hit around the 4 or 5 yard line and just kept on going, and again, some more yakking. I said that the important drive of the game now puts St. George's up 3 scores here. And that could be a backbreaker.
And you talked about his yards after contact. Giovanni, there are definitely holes there, don't get it wrong, but he is making contact with some defenders a few yards. Hesitation on the extra point, but it's still up and good. But Sanchez, yards after contact, as you stated, Jason, that's what his highlight has been here tonight. His second rushing score of the evening, 3:53 to go here in quarter number 3, 21-0. The Hawks lead Appoquinimink. We'll be right back after this break.
In Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique image, you envision, we create. Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products.
Welcome back live inside 302 Sports on the campus of Appoquinimink High School. Nick Alessandrini, Jason Winchell inside Jaguar Fieldhouse for a great opening night matchup here on 302 Sports between the home team Appoquinimink and the visiting St. George's Hawks. It's been a good game so far here.
And Nick, a doubleheader for our northern crew next week. We have a special Wednesday night game for you.
Wednesday night football.
At St. Elizabeth's the home team, but they're playing at DMA. But St. E's will be the home team that night, taking on Delaware Military Academy. And next Friday we'll be at Caravelle for friends at Caravelle.
Pooch kick once again from the
St.
George. That's a live ball, but it's good. Oh my goodness, picked up and smoked that time by the St. George's kickoff team. And I'm telling you, St. George's, they are riding that momentum right now, and that was another big hit by that defense.
That is a live ball. I like those Pooch kicks. I said it in the first half because they are dangerous, and wow, that could be a 302 Sports top hit.
Yeah, I mean, and props to, I didn't see who it was on the return, but way to hold on to the football.
Correct.
When you get hit like that, that ball comes loose.
Especially when
Great
you're
job
picking
to
it
hold on
up
to
at
the
the
football.
last minute just because it's a live ball.
Yeah.
Good job of securing it. And I think this is a must drive here.
It's gut check time now for Appoquinimink
Yeah,
here. You're down 21-0 at home here in your opener of the season. You don't want to, set the tone for your season here like this in the opening night. Again, they haven't been able to get a rhythm on offense too because they've been off the field so much.
Correct. They haven't had many possessions, and when they did, they had the interception and then the fumble and the punt.
Motion for Von Brand. He'll fake the jet sweep, handoff to Grooms in the backfield, and absolutely nowhere to go. Number 54 for that St. George's defense, and that front, Donovan Mack getting back there for the tackle for loss.
I'll tell you what, this might be one of the best defensive lines. I can see why Coach Sibley came to you before the game and told you that this defensive line is impressive. We saw them last year. They had a year to grow together, and now this year they're just dominating Apple up front tonight.
And Silly coaching many All-Staters on the offensive and defensive line with his time at St. Mark's and throwing this group up there with the best.
Right.
He told us before the game that is some accomplishment or some honor to have Coach Sibley say. Von Brandt now pressured in the backfield, and he's sacked once again by that St. George's defensive line. That time, I believe, it was Elijah Alexander, number 10, and we just talked to St. George's coach Devin LeBeau, who said, watch out for this kid this year.
Yeah, and he's had a strong game here, and just no time even to sit back in that pocket to throw the ball. I mean, back-to-back sacks here to start the Appo drive, and now you're third and very long. And they've been in third and very long all night and have not been able to convert many of them.
And again, you said a 3rd and 14 once again for Appo. Seems like a nightmare, a reoccurring nightmare for the Jaguars here. The defensive line has been so good for St. George's.
You cannot go 3 and out right now with that defense the way it's been.
Halfback draw and nowhere to run. Nice play that time by Donovan Delaney on defense. And St. George's, they're getting to the ball quickly here in the second half.
Yeah, and I think St. George's is saying to the rest of the state, hey, watch out for us in Flight A this year. This has been a dominating performance by both sides of the ball.
So now Speciale will head back out there for Appoquinimink. Some confusion as late additions come on for the Jaguars. Again, still looking to put some points on the board, but 4th and long, they'll have to punt here again as we wind down third quarter action. 1:52 and ticking here, 4th and 13.
And I think that's a delay game, Nick, or a legal delay game.
Delay of game, yeah. So 5, back them up 5 more, and some more problems here for Appoquinimink.
Yeah, and like you said, they're running people on the field late, and the punter did not see that the back judge here was going up with the hands, or he saw it and just did not have enough time to get the play off. And these are big penalties on 4th down because it moves you back 5 yards. Now St. George's might get 5 more positive yards on the.
Or set up a great return for number 7, who's sitting back there just chomping at the bit to get it. And now it's going to be a fake. Speciale's just going to keep it and run. Doesn't have a lot of running room, and he's going to be wrapped up.
I'm wondering if that was a called fake or if because he dropped the ball, if he just picked it up and said, I have no other options. Because that was like 4th and after the penalty, it was at least 4th and 19.
4th and 18, with 1:34 clock is stopped. It kind of looked designed to me.
Yes.
I don't want to jump the gun there. It kind of looked designed, not sure. But either way, St. George's will take over on downs at the Appoquinimink, I believe, 28-yard line.
And Appo was, they're down 3 scores. They had to make something happen, too, so it could have been a design. And once the drop snap, it just – but that's a long 4th and 8 play to convert.
St. George's, that defense really stepping up. I couldn't tell you the last time Appo got a first down. Wilson play action, has his man across the middle. Alexander, though, drops it on the play action by Nair Wilson. 2nd and 10 coming up from the 27, 1:29 to go here, quarter number 3.
Yeah, and again, now with the turnover on downs, St. George's gets the ball at the 29, 25-yard line or whatever, and they're in good field position again to add another score and really put this one out of reach.
And again, here we go, Jay. We've seen Appo make good stops on first down. It's that second play. They haven't really been able to get stops on 2 consecutive plays here in this ball game. I know it's only second down. We'll see if they can hold him here on second down and set up for 3rd and long. Low snap, Wilson goes and gets it. Reverse pivot handoff to Sanchez up the middle, who's able to pick up 2 more. And now here we go, 3rd and 7, where St. George's has been very efficient so far, especially in the second half.
Yeah, like you said, they've been really efficient on these 3rd and longs. It's not like they're converting 3rd and shorts. They were converted 2 3rd and 9s in their own, deep in their own territory, where Apple could have got good field with the stop, good field position. And instead it went the other way, and it's another big 3rd down here. Again, you're probably in 4-down territory, so you're going to need to stop them probably on 2 straight plays here.
And a very good job game managing here for Nair Wilson. He's been able to throw, pass, and this time little confusion, but shuffle pass is complete. That time to number 14, I believe. If I'll get the number for you here shortly. But again, Nair Wilson, though, that sets up 4th down and long. But Wilson, for the most part of this game, very under control, made the throws on 3rd down that he needed to, scored a touchdown on that quarterback sneak. Playing a very good game here tonight for leading the Hawks.
Yeah, like you said, I think it's been a good game plan by this Hawk. But the game plan's only as good as the execution.
Absolutely.
And you said the execution has been there tonight. And
that'll wind us down here in quarter number 3.
I saw the players going off and was like, did they call timeout?
Clock 5, 4, 3, and that will end quarter number 3 here live from the Jaguars Fieldhouse. Appo and St. George's. St. George's, they add 7 more in quarter number 3. They hold a 3-touchdown lead, 21-0 as we head to quarter number 4. We'll be right back here on 302 Sports.
Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvements' pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens, and bathrooms. Want a professional no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements. Quality workmanship from a neighbor you can trust. Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvements' pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens, and bathrooms. Want a professional no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements. Quality workmanship from a neighbor you can trust.
And welcome back in live, 302 Sports. Nick Alcindri, Jason Winchell. Nair Wilson will pump play action on 4th down, and he is almost intercepted but dropped. But either way, it'll be a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs and a big stop by the Abbo defense. But maybe an interception there. He did have some green in front of him.
Yeah.
But if you're more at Appo, you get the stop. Now you just have to try and get that offense going.
Yeah.
And when you're down 3 scores in the 4th quarter, that means you're going to pass the ball. And they just haven't had any protection.
Yeah, that's true.
The defensive line for St. George's has been dominant. But if you're Appo, you get, even if you get put together a couple good drives here just to get some momentum.
Yep.
Going
just
for
to
next
get
week.
Something exactly. You need to, it's the start of the season here, and they'll start in the double slot formation. One back sits to the left of Von Brandt. And some movement up front, and we'll have a stoppage here. We've seen that a few times, but they haven't snapped the ball on the Appo side of things. We'll see if this time there's no need, and then maybe the defensive line made contact.
I think the contact was made there, and that's key because that automatically stops the play and a 5-yard penalty. And now, I mean, Appo hasn't been in any really short yardage for first down,
Yeah.
so they'll take the 5 yards and try and pick up a first down here.
Double slot for Von Brandt. Well, 1st and 5 now from the 31. He'll take the snaps, drop straight back. Here comes the pressure. Going to throw back foot, but completes it to Elijah Robinson at the 40. Across the middle, he's at the 50, 45, 40, and taken down deep into St. George's territory at about the 37-yard line. Nice throw off his back foot there, evading the pressure by Von Brandt that time.
And you can see.
Oh, and I see there's some laundry in the back.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, let's see what that call is. I think they haven't signaled anything yet.
I don't even know.
But I think the Appo offense is coming back.
Oh, wow. Do they have – and there's a referee timeout. I believe they said Von Brandt.
Yeah.
And Elijah Robinson, after that catch, looked like he's banged up, a little bit of an ankle injury. And if there is a flag on this play, that is, that hurts that Apple offense. Your first big play of the game, and you have to get it called back.
Yeah, I was just going to say, we saw the speed of Robinson there. He caught the ball and just burst it down the sideline for a big play. Of course, we didn't see the laundry on the field.
Did they make the call yet?
They were about to, and then the refs huddled up to make a call to probably see what the flag was.
Yeah, but again, the best offensive play so far tonight for Appoquinimink.
It's a holding, and that's key because St. George is getting pressure, so sometimes as offensive lineman, you're trying to give your quarterback as much time as you can, so you get that little extra grab, and this time it comes back. And to think about high school, it's a spot foul. It's not from the line of scrimmage, so since that was like 10 yards back, this could be, instead of 1st and 5, this could be 1st and about 25.
Tough penalty if you're an Appoquinimink Jaguar fan, but still 1st and 5. They haven't moved. It'll be back.
I was going to say they haven't moved the ball from the thing
But
yet.
again, if you're Appo Jason, you just had that big play. You got a little bit of confidence now in that huddle. We'll see what they can do here with, obviously starting from 1st down, but a long way to go, deep pinned in their own territory. 11:45 to play. Just a very unfortunate penalty.
Let me tell you how big that penalty was. It was 1st and 5, and now it's 1st and 30. So it was because the line of scrimmage was behind. In high school, like I said, it's a spot foul. It's not from the line of scrimmage.
So double slot again. This time they're just going to give it up the middle.
Nowhere
to run. Again, there's that defensive line by St. George's. Nowhere to run for Grooms in the backfield. And now 2nd and 31.
Yeah, this is
11:29 and ticking here in fourth quarter action.
Like you said, you went from 1st and 5 to 1st and 31. I mean, that's a 26-yard penalty. And then the
and
first
if you
down.
think about it too, Jason, he was tackled at the 38-yard
Right,
line.
so
They're now at their own 13-yard
Right,
line.
yeah. It was a big penalty. And like you said, it happened on the biggest play of the game.
2nd and 31. Von Brandt will drop back, immediately has pressure, and he goes down. Number 36 in there on the sack for St. George's. That's Tyrell Martin. And another spectacular play by the defensive line of the Hawks.
Yeah, again, great defense. He went back and he didn't even have a chance to set up. I mean, he's back there and they're in the backfield. It's just right now it's the Hawks are controlling that line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I think they're only rushing 4 as well. So 10.
Right, I was to say it's not like they're blitzing. They're getting home with that defensive front. And Sibley said that they have a great defensive front, so he might not have to worry about blitzing much this year. Though he's still got to play Middletown and Hodson to an offensive powerhouse.
10:21 and ticking, 3rd and 30 from their own 6. Von Brandt will drop back, fires to the sideline, a little out of the reach of Hayden Beck. And now 4th and 30 from their own 6, and they're going to have to punt things away here. And another just tough break for the Jaguars and a big holding call that would have had them in St. George's territory.
Yeah, and now you're looking at like you said, it's 4th and 30 from your own 6. You got to get to the 36. The punt might not even get to the 36. So St. George is going to get good field position out of this.
10:15, clock stopped here in the fourth quarter. Nick Alessandrini, Jason Winchell, Mike Lang, Xavier Griffin, all on hand for our season opener. Two spectacular games being broadcast simultaneously with us here on our YouTube channel. Benny Mitchell and Glenn Fraser, Nick Halliday and company. So everyone getting a good game in here on this Friday night. Here's the snap. And I believe that ball was tipped on the punt, and that's going to take a nice St. George's.
Saints, stay away from it, St. George's.
And they jumped on it.
Yeah, it's risky because if it hits you, it's a fumble after the block. But
yeah, so a nice tip there. Didn't get a number on the. But again, that's the defensive front. This time on the punt team for St. George's. They're making their impacts felt pretty much on every down. And now St. George's offense is sitting pretty deep in Apple territory at about the 21-yard line.
Yeah, and again, St. George's winning all three phases of this game: offense, defense, special teams, all going their way. They're a special team block, and they're in business again here. We'll try and get you some scores when we can get them, but
Double
we
slot.
also going to name player of the game at some point.
Yeah, Wilson going to have to take himself. Not sure if it was designed, but he's still able to pick up a few on first down. Under 10 minutes to go now in the fourth quarter. Second and long coming up for St. George's. And Jason, again, you said time running down player of the game. We'll talk about in a little while.
Yep.
And
The unique image player of the game.
And it's going to be tough, I know, because you could even take it one way and give it to the whole defensive front for that St. George's team, or just the defense in general. Still holding on to this shutout, 21-0, 9:37 to go. 2nd and 8 from the Appo 19. Wilson in the shotgun. He'll take the snap, handoff straight to his right to Giovanni Sanchez, I believe, and Lamar Wright, and he's slung down in the backfield. Nice play that time by number 43 for Appoquinimink. Xavier Rogers, the junior.
And I thought Wright and Sanchez both have some good games, too, on the offensive side for St. George's. So, again, like I said, great job here by Coach Wilson and his staff. He's got to be impressed with the way they're playing.
And you mentioned earlier, he's going to run that clock now and taking his time with 9 minutes to go and just going to settle down and run their offense here with a 21-0 lead. And 3rd down and 8 coming up now for
the way their defense has held Appo. Right now, a 3-score lead looks very good.
Play action, same play to the flat. It's Rideout, who's tackled at about, I believe, it looks like close to the 15 or 13-yard line. So it's going to be 4th down, 4th and very short for St. George's, and you expect that offense to stay on the field, or maybe the field goal unit, if possible, to come out here. But 8:27 to go, 4th and about 4. We'll see what the Hawks decide to do.
Yeah, like you said, they're going to run that time down as much as they can here and then make a decision on what they want to do, probably go for it. Again, it's not a must-score here for St. George's. You got the ball, you ran some clock off, and you still have that 3-score lead even if you don't get the 1st down here.
Once again, shallow shotgun for Nair Wilson. Sanchez sits behind him in the pistol. He'll take the snap. He'll fake it now, roll right. Has tons of room in front of him. He's going to throw it into the end zone and just overthrew his intended target in the back corner of the end zone that time for St. George's. He was looking for number 13. Brandon Montgomery. But again, Wilson great under control that time, and great defense in the back end by Appo. They were all covered and just tried to throw one in there.
Yeah, and like you said, great defense by Appo. They forced the turnover on downs. The offense gets the ball back. Great job by that defense because after that block punt, St. George's was in great position to add to their lead, and the Appo defense held. And now their offense is looking for some positive plays here to get going. But right now, I've been really impressed with this St. George's defense.
I was going to say, one of the better defensive performances I've seen in person. 21-0. I'm not necessarily sure, Jason, when the last time Appo got a 1st down was.
Yeah, it was early in that first half. They only had 2 first downs, I believe, in this whole game.
Flair pass to Coaxum out of the backfield, but that St. George's defense was all over it. Great play by Coaxum to make something out of nothing that time and pick up a few.
Yep.
But again, that St. George's defense is swarming. They're looking to keep that shutout here in this one. Sibley loves his shutout.
I was going to say, and he does a good job of keeping teams down, and this is really good defense by him, and Like you said, to hold a team to 2 first downs in the whole game, that's impressive.
2 backs in the backfield for Von Brandt. They'll run it again. This time it's Coaxum once more. Nowhere to run. Pick him up about a yard, and now 3rd and approximately 5. 3rd and 6 now from the 22-yard line. Under 7 minutes to go now. 6:56 and ticking. Abbo just, again, trying to gain some momentum offense. You want to see some successful plays if you're a Jaguar.
Exactly right. I mean, you're down 3 scores. Like you said, about 6:45 left. But now you just want to see some positive plays. You got a game, next week. And this Flight A, like I said, is not an easy go around. So.
Trips now to the right. Von Brandt will play action. He's going to fire. A great job by the secondary of St. George's to get there, but that's going to be, I believe, a first down. They call it a catch, and there it is. Coaxum 3 straight plays. This time he did it on the receiving end and picked up just enough to move the chains.
Yeah, I like the call there. Just get that first down. Like you said, they haven't had many all game, so we were talking about doing some positive things. The first down right now is a positive thing. Nicely done by them, and official timeout, I believe. And there we go.
6:13. The clock is continuing to run here. So I guess we're just going to play it out. First down and 10 now from their own 27. 6 minutes to go. 21-0 lead for St. George's. Von Brandt has it. Trips to the top of your screen. One running back sits behind him. And now a whistle.
Did they not get it off? Offsides defense.
A few times. This time they call it, and that'll make it first and a little bit shorter.
Yes. Last time they jumped off sides, it was 1st and 5. That's when Appa, we thought, hit a big play, but it was called back. So let's see if they run that same type of play on the 1st and 5 again.
Von Brandt now sits in the shotgun, 5 yards. He's standing at the 25-yard line. 3 trips to the top of your screen, 1 lone receiver to the bottom. Some movement early again this time, and it's a free-for-all. That defensive line came free immediately. Looks like the offensive line was stopped a little bit at the snap, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. And then we have an update for you. Laurel, they lead Lake Forest 20-12, 2:15 left in their third quarter.
That's a big Hell Open South game. Laurel with the lead over Lake Forest. So
5:33. The clock is stopped right now. 2nd and 5 coming up after the incompletion from Von Brandt. And now we have a flag.
Yeah, he originally said the rough and passing signal. Now it's against the offense, or walking in the offense. I think the officials are confused here.
The Appos had some.
That could make sense because he threw that ball about 40 yards past the receiver, Nick.
I thought he had a receiver down there.
I did too. So
that would be that would be a reach on that.
Well, I think that
could be it.
And I think that's why they're talking. They're probably the official down there probably goes, "Hey, I think there's an official around here."
Let's see what the call is here with 5:33 to go. 21-0 lead for St. George's.
Yeah, there you go.
They're going to wave it off.
That's the right call. It was, like I said, a great job by the officials getting together because, like you said, there was an official there.
So that'll bring up 2nd and 5, and I believe we have a timeout on the field maybe. We'll stay right here, but 5:33 to go, 21-0 St. George's. They continue to lead. If we had to pick the theme of tonight's game, we thought it might have been a defensive battle coming in, and I guess you could say part of that's true because that St. George's defense, they certainly battled well here tonight.
Yeah, St. George's defense is every bit as impressive as we thought it was, and like at least Coach Sibley told us that he's coached a lot of great defensive lines at St. Mark's. He said this might be one of the best defensive lines he's ever coached. So that's saying a lot.
Yeah, it is.
And we saw that last year when they played Slazeham, held that Slazeham offense to 14 points. And if they get that offense going, like we've seen tonight, they could compete in this Flight A. And you got number 1 Hudson and number 2 Middletown, both in Flight A, so it's not an easy conference. But again, an impressive opener here on the road at your rival, Appoquinimink, and you come in here and get it.
And especially under these circumstances with everything surrounding COVID and the new regulations and everything that these student athletes had to have gone through, the Mass just, very different this year, and, proud of all the students here that are still able to get out here and play some football here in Delaware. 2nd and 5, and now another whistle on the field. There's the officials are going to come together. They'll talk about it. We'll see. And
yeah, like I said, if you're at Appoquinimink, you got that first down. Let's see if you can get another first down. Just get some positive vibes going into your next game.
So Von Brand, the shotgun on 2nd and 5. Coaxum will go across in motion. He'll drop back. Finally has a little bit of time to throw, and this one just slings it, intended for his receiver across the middle. That was number 17, Reese Swenson. Just too much on that one from Von Brandt. 3rd and 5.
Yeah, 3rd and 5 again. Great pressure by St. George's, and like you said, just a little overthrow on the pass. But like you said, the pressure's there all night. You start feeling it, and you tend to overthrow your receivers.
So that time, that was maybe the first time Von Brand's had about 3 seconds to get rid of that football. And like you said, sometimes when it's your first time having that long, you're always looking for that rush as soon as you take the snap.
Right.
And now 5:26 to go. 3rd down for Appo. They'll 2 backs, 1 to each side of Von Brandt, and 3 receivers. They're just going to straight hand it off to Grooms, who's met in the backfield. There they are once again. St. George's giving up nothing on 3rd down, and it's going to be 4th and 5, 5:15, and ticking here in the 4th quarter.
And, at this point of the game, I would just leave my offense out here, maybe try and get a first down, and try and get some positive momentum there. But this St. George, I can't remember. Appo maybe had that 1 10-yard run in the first quarter. But other than that, they have not got much on that ground.
No, it's almost been
non-existent.
Watching a St. George's practice kind of the way they've been running plays. Just great job by the coaching staff, able to run the clock. I said they just controlled the ball game here tonight. And Appo, though, still trying to get some momentum here. It's 4th and 5. Let's see what the Jags can do from their own 32. 4:36 and ticking in 4th quarter clock. Thrown out of the backfield. Has Grooms, but in and out of his hands on that one. Lamar Wright was there to make the hit, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
And I think even if he holds on to the ball, Wright hits him right there. I think he might have been a yard short.
It would have been really close.
It would have been right there. Hey, maybe I would have finally got to see my measurement.
I was going to say, but probably not. 4:31. Clock is stopped here in 4th quarter action. Nick Allison, Drini, Jason Winchell, Xavier Griffin, and Mike Lang all on hand here for our opener of the year. And St. George's, they look good here tonight. 21-0 over Appo. Still holding on to that shutout. Giovanni Sanchez, he's got 2 rushing scores. Nair Wilson has the other on a QB sneak. So those are your 3 scores for St. George's. And maybe we'll see another 4:31 to play here, and we'll see what St. George decides to do on offense. They've controlled the game all game long and mainly controlled the clock.
And if they could pick up a couple first downs, they might be able to run out this clock.
And you can tell they're going to put I formation, late addition of a lineman coming in. Now we have a new quarterback in the game. It's going to be number 4, the backup Donovan Brooks, in at quarterback for the Hawks. He'll turn and give to Sanchez, who's going to again cut it outside. He's been great at doing that all night. Been able to bounce some of those inside runs to the outside. He picks up good yardage.
I'm sure Coach Wilson's going to tell him.
Stay in bounds.
Stay in bounds once he did on that.
Under 4:15 to go. And that's going to be second at about 6 now after the short run by Giovanni Sanchez.
And he's going to use Coach Wilson is probably telling them to use as much as they can clockwise.
They might have told him that before the game.
Yes.
Because they, again, have looked very good offensively and defensively. Appo, though, another week to get
I was going to say, I've been really impressed with St. George's here tonight. And I think they could make some noise in that flight act. I think he fumbled the snap, Nick, and
maybe they got back on it.
They might have. Looks like Appo ball here. So Appo gets the covers the fumbled snap. They get to go back on offense here.
So how about that? Appo forcing the turnover and a chance to get that offense back on the field, which in a game like this is what you want to do. You need more reps if you're a Jaguar, and now they'll have the opportunity with 3:37, down 3 scores, to get that offense back on the field and try to develop some type of rhythm as Von Brandt and company will head back out and take over 1st and 10 from their own 28, 3:37 to play.
Yeah, and like you said, again, a chance for them to get some positive going into their next game and get a couple first downs here and maybe even a score. But like you said, Lee Sibley loves those shutouts.
I'm sure he's going crazy over on that sideline. And here we go, though. Appo, 3:37. Jason, 1st and 10 from their own 28. Let's see what they can do here. On Brandt in the shotgun, trips to his right, sole receiver at the bottom of the screen. He'll throw and just threw behind him that time. Had his man open. It was Chloe Lay, the wide receiver, but thrown a little bit behind him. Was a dart, just a little bit off.
A great complex here at Appo. We want to thank the great staff here at Appoquinimink for making our night easy and no issues here. And it's always good when you get the support.
Absolutely.
At the schools we come to. And
big thank you to everybody.
And I do like this field. I mean, it's a great complex.
It is a nice field.
Speaking of this Thursday, if you're in this area, come on down and watch Sally's Appo Soccer 1 versus 2.
Wow.
6 o'clock Thursday night.
That throw over the head of Hayden Beck and incomplete. 3:28 to go. 3rd and 10 coming up. Good defense that time by St. George's.
Again, a great coverage there by St. George. Just nobody open for Appoquinimink. So even when they do have a little time, receivers are just covered.
Again, 2 touchdowns coming off turnovers for that St. George's defense. That one right on the money to his receiver. Von Brandt finds Malachi Grady, who gets up to 1st down yardage. So a nice play there.
I was going to say, I like the pattern by Grady. I like the catch. He went up with his arms to get it. And a first down, a big 3rd down conversion on 3rd and 10.
Yep.
Pick up that first down, like I said. Right now, if you're Appo, you just want some first down. Maybe close out this game on the offensive side of the ball and go from there.
Von Brandt now in the shotgun again. 1st and 10 from their own 43. 3:22 to go in this one. They're down 3 scores. Von Brandt will drop back, looking to his right, finds Grady again, but it's popped out of his hands and incomplete.
I think that's an incomplete pass because I don't think he made a football
and
move.
that's St. George's defense, Jason. They're playing well. They're also hitting pretty hard here tonight.
That they brought it tonight. They brought their A game. And like you said, right there, as soon as he goes to catch that ball, he gets puts a helmet on the ball and forces it out, an incomplete pass. And
2 turnovers forced by the St. George's defense both led to touchdowns. The interception that was tipped by the line.
And then the one on the special teams.
And the special teams, correct. Von Brandt able to break the deep tackle in the backfield, then going to loft it up deep to his man. Perfectly thrown. And that's going to be a catch for deep yardage into St. George's territory. The catch that time by number 14. We've been waiting to hear his name, Chloe Lay. This time he's able to find him.
Yeah, and great job by him. He goes up, gets the ball, great throw. And we said about positive, a score here would be even greater. You know, it gets you some momentum. And, maybe you could get an onside kick. And this is coming off the St. George's turnover.
Von Brandt has time. Will step up in the pocket, looking for his man across the middle who wants a flag. That was number 11, Malachi Grady. Almost had him for a score, but that one falls incomplete.
Yep. Again, I like the move. I like the pattern. Just unfortunate not able to complete. But again, first time Appo's in the red zone all night. They've been over midfield just twice in this game.
Yeah. I mean, you said it, Jason. Just looking to get some positives out of this one. 2:56 to go. 2nd and 10 from the St. George's 12. They can get a first down. Von Brandt will drop back, fire into the end zone, and that one falls incomplete. He wanted Grady that time again on the slant route. Good coverage and unable to get that one completed.
Yeah, like you said, great coverage. Just unfortunately not able to complete it.
So clock stops, Jason, at 2:52 to play. 3rd and 10 from the St. George's 12. As Appo looking for their first points of this one.
Yeah, exactly right. Just trying to get the first points. They did pick up that huge pass play.
And what a throw by Von Brandt that time.
And it was good coverage, too. It was basically a go up and get the ball.
And now a timeout by St. George's. Again, we talked about it. Coach Sibley wants that shutout. He's going to call a timeout here with 2:52 to play. 21-0 as Appo's starting to find a little rhythm here late in this fourth quarter. Thanks to the deep pass from Von Brandt to Chloe Lay, number 14. And now, again, they're set up with a chance here to put some points on the board. 3rd and 10 from the 12. Again, 2:52 still to go here. And we'll see what Coach Timpson has the Jaguars do here.
Yeah, exactly right. Try and get it going, and it's definitely 4-down territory. So they got 2 plays, and like you said, they could pick up a first down being at the 12-yard line. But a good opening night of football here in the state of Delaware.
Everything goes smoothly too, Jason.
Great opening night. A great opening week in high school sports, and there's still a lot to go on tomorrow. Some big football games. Number 1, Hodson in action. Number 2, Middletown in action. Number 5, Salesianum going out of state to play at Malvern Prep, and St. Mark's, a road contest to Conrad.
A couple updates now. Sussex Central, they lead 24-9 over Cape Henlopen here tonight. Laurel, they lead 27-12 over Indian River.
Indian River
or excuse me, Lake Forest.
Lake Forest, yeah.
So let's see, 3rd and 10 here from the 12-yard line, 2:52 to go for Appo. Von Brandt in the pocket, and he's dragged down once again. This time it'll be by the defensive tackle, number 36. Great job from St. George, that defensive line.
And
here.
I was going to say they call timeout
Martin.
because we said at least he likes his shutouts. And what does he do? Immediately brings pressure. And now you get 4th and
maybe 15.
Yeah, it looks like the sticks are down on the board. They had enough for
that's right.
Enough for a first down. But apparently it's
so
4th
Von
and
Brandt will drop back. Here comes Elijah Alexander, almost unblocked. Von Brandt almost did a good job of getting out of the pocket, but unable to get out of the grasp of, I believe it was Martin once again. Back-to-back sacks for Tyrell Martin that defensive line.
Yeah, as soon as he got back there, he didn't even have time to look at receivers because they were in his grill. And like you said, he made a good move to try and get out of it. But there was just nowhere to go.
That's kind of the night it's been for Von Brandt here. Not a lot of time for him to throw the ball due to that defensive line and defense overall from St. George's. Again, he warned us about it, Coach Sibley, and they came on cue tonight, and they lead here with a shutout, 21-0, 2:06 to go. And we'll see the offense back on the field now, but again, probably led by the backup quarterback here for St. George's, number 4, Donovan Brooks.
Yeah, and like you said, a good job by St. George's tonight, and they even get Brooks into the game, so that's always a positive.
Unless they...
Did they go back to...
They went back to him. Wilson's back in the game. He'll turn and give right up the middle, and... No, it's Brooks. Brooks is still in the game.
Okay.
So under 2 minutes now, Jason, if our eyes are starting to go on us here, 21-0 as St. George is looking to run some clock. And now it's about time, Jay. We got 2 minutes to go. We do not have our typical trophy presentation with everything that we've had here. None of that will be happening this year.
No interviews.
No interviews, no trophy presentation, but we will be picking our players of the game.
Yeah, and unique image, player of the game tonight. I'm going to go with players of the game. The line of St. George's Tech defensive line.
Absolutely.
I just think they were dominant all night. Appo just could not get much on the offensive side of the ball. So I'm going to give it to the big guys. The defensive line of St. George's is the unique image players of the game.
Turn around, and they'll give that time to 22. Miller, Kwame, and you said it, Jay, defensive line. They were dominant all game long. Battle in the trenches. They looked really good for St. George's. And a great job by the quarterback, Nair Wilson, managed the game perfectly, ran The offense executed it well, and then a great game by Giovanni Sanchez in the backfield. Fantastic after yards.
I was going to say, it's going to be a happy short ride back to St. George's. A impressive performance here tonight, and it's only going to bowl well in playing in this difficult Flight A. Again, like I said, they also added Slaziano last week.
And he fumbled the football, and that's going to be picked up and ran back for a touchdown. So Japo said, hold that shutout. And number 43 with the hit and fumble, Xavier Rogers scoop and score. And just like that, the shutout is over. And Appo gets points on the board with 29 seconds left. That's what you needed if you're an Appoquinimink Jaguar.
Yeah, like I said, we were talking about positive on the offense. How about positive on the defense? To break the shutout, get the turnover, run it back for the touchdown. And like you said, just give you some positive stuff going into next week. And a late touchdown on the board here for Appoquinimink. It's, wow.
21-6, and again, the score tells a different story than what we saw in front of us, but a fantastic play by that Appo defense. They were not going to go down with that shutout, and they get the scoop and score. 21-6, 29 seconds left to play here in the fourth quarter, so all that happens with under 30 seconds to go. And now we'll see what Appo decides to do here. Maybe they want to get their extra point team some work. Maybe they want to run for two, practice their two-point conversion. We'll see what Coach Timpson decides to set up here with a 21-6 deficit. 29 seconds left just to play here in this one.
He called timeout, just like you said, to try and make a final decision to what he wants to do. But great job by Appo. That's why you played to that final horn goes off, and they get the turnover. So, but again, the unique image players of the game, St. George's defensive line.
Absolutely. And now it'll be the extra point team coming out for Appo to try to put up 7 for them. Back to kick. Our first look at number 14, Emmanuel Osiegbu, unless that's a different jersey number. I believe that's not the number 14 we're used to. So the extra point is up and is good. So 21-7, 29 seconds to go, and Appo, Jason, gets on the board in their opener here this year.
Yeah, like you said, they get on the board, and the offense had a great drive to get themselves in field position. They did not convert on fourth down, but the defense comes up huge, gets the fumble, returns it for a touchdown, and it's 21-7. Now, I know with 29 seconds left, down 2 scores, but you practice an onside kick, so when you're in a closer game,
you know what? I think I would.
I would too. And who knows if you recover it and throw a. We saw him complete one deep pass. You get another deep pass. And
you never know. I mean, just to put something together here.
I said you never quit to the final whistle, and we saw the defense do it, so I expected special teams here.
That's a good point, Jason. Exactly. When you're down 21-0, especially with 30 seconds left, you can kind of just give up or sometimes quit, but not the Appo defense.
Right.
Scooping and score and making things happen under
like
30
I said,
seconds. Great pride over there.
Right, and if you're Coach Timpson now, you can take that. Hey, you get back to the locker room and say, hey, you know what? We fell short today, but I liked how we played in those final 5 minutes of the game. You know, let's carry that into next week.
We'll see. And it kind of looks like we have an onside kick set up. So
yes.
We'll see. It's going to be Spiciale. I've seen him a few times tonight for the Jaguars. So 29.3, 21-7, an onside kick attempt, we believe, coming up. They do just that. It takes a nice hop, but into the hands of the hands team for St. George's. But a nice onside kick there. Like you said, great time to practice it. They did just that, and now St. George's, they will take over and take a knee here with a 21-7 lead.
And I think we had a offsides penalty on Appoquinimink, which St. George's will decline. And it will be, like you said, St. George's can just take a knee and get the heck out of here with a 21-7 win here on the road and get ready for next week. And like I said, what a great opening night of football. 302 Sports was able to bring you 3 games tonight, as Glenn and Nick were down at, along with Trey Mitchell, were down at Smyrna, and Benny Mitchell and his crew were down in the castle there, Sussex Central, And so a good opening night for the 302 crew. Like we said, we'll be. No one's going to bring your Friday Night Football this year like 302 Sports every week with a Newcastle County, a Kent County, and the downstate game of the week. So, three games of the week. And next week we have a special fourth one with DMA and St. Elizabeth's playing on
Wednesday night.
So
Wednesday night and Friday night next week.
Yeah, we're going to be busy. We also have 3 volleyball matches, me and Mike. So
busy week.
It's going to be a busy week. It's going to be a busy season again. Only most sports, the other fall sports are having 6-week seasons, and football, because it's only 1 game a week, they're going to play 7 weeks, and then the tournaments are on to start. But a good first week of action here.
Yeah, scoreboard, they're turning it off on us. 21-7, St. George's holds on. They get the win. Defensive line was Jason's unique image player of the game. They did a great job. Forced a couple turnovers. 21-7, not really told the story. St. George's looked very good here tonight. Defensive line was spectacular, like Coach Sibbs said they would be. And just like that, St. George's starts off their season with another. Appo falls to 0-1. Again, you talked, we'll be back next Wednesday with DMA and St. E's. Volleyball next week as well.
Yeah, Tuesday night, Archmere at DMA, as we'll be at the DMA Dome. Thursday night, St. Mark's Spartans at Padua.
Ooh, that's a good one.
A rematch of last year's title game. And then Saturday, Wilmington Charter at Padua. And then Friday night, our second football game of the week for up here. We're going to be at Caravelle for Friends. And then, so a busy week for us up here in the north.
John Wilson gets his 3rd consecutive win against Appo in his 3rd year. They're 1-0, Appo 0-1. We'll see you on Wednesday for DMA and St. Elizabeth's. For everyone here, Nick Alessandrini, Jason Winchell, Mike Lang, and Xavier Griffin. We'll see you next week right here on 302 Sports.